Good evening, everybody. How you guys doing? Thank you so much, Jen, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Health, it is so good to see you. I feel like it's been forever. Hey, Amber and Payne. Hi, Sweet Potato. Kirsten, hello. Hey, Jeff. Stella Marie, hi. Christoph, hello. Hey, Violet. Where was Irish? I saw somebody say hi. Did I? I don't see her. Let me put my glasses on. Oh, you know what? Because it was probably because I'm looking on Restream. I'm not looking on YouTube. Hey, Irish, if you're still there. Hey, Bambi. So, um, I thought I'd start just a few minutes early and show something I found really adorably funny. Um, that somebody sent me. There is actually somebody else with the same name as my cat, except he spells Sir the proper way, and I spell it the old English way. So I want to show you guys this. Somebody brought this to my attention. It is so cute. Okay, that is not the right one. It's this one. There we go. All right, so this is another Sir Pounce. I cannot believe it. And he has some traits that are just like my Sir Pounce. Oh, whoops. What's going on here? Look, I think every time I leave the screen it stops, but I'm trying to remove the glasses. So bear with me. Okay, where did these things go? Where were they at? No, you cannot help me. There we go. All right. Let me see if I can rewind this. Ah, look at his collar. Ah! Ah! Come back to you guys and look at the chat. I couldn't see it. Hey, hey, Pippi. Hey, Stacy. Rainbow, hello. Oh my gosh, awesome. Health, that is so cool. My mom got to meet him very, very, very briefly a long time ago. You guys didn't see it? So I'm just sitting here laughing and cracking up. Okay, let me try this again. Why can't you guys see it? Oh, because I didn't hit share this tab. All right, let me refresh and we'll start over. All right, let me come back and make sure I can see it. Yep, there it is. Violet, I don't know why it's gone. I never took it, Violet. Yes, you absolutely can. Yeah, I didn't take any wrenches. Whoops. All right, just a sec. All right, let me press play on this adorableness, and then I will try to pull this up on my phone so I can give it back to you. Iris still has hers, right? Hey, Cherry. Hey, allegedly. Okay, so as I was saying before, there is actually another cat out there. Oh, I don't know why a new phone would do it. I guess, oh, if you got a new account. All right, that's why. Okay, good. So it wasn't anything like YouTube doing. Because it's not like another mod would have the capability of doing that. It would be me or a YouTube freaking glitch, which wouldn't surprise me. Okay. All right, let me press play. Again, this cat is named the exact same name as my cat, Sir Pounce.
Angry Cat Part 2. Really, Sir Pounce? Let's just say owning an angry cat involves a lot of treats to get the pets off. I'd suggest the party mix. This thing has lasted us a while. With owning an angry cat, you gotta give it a good name. Like Sir Pounce. You can't beat Sir Pounce. Alright, let's let go. Let's let go. Who's coming up with Sir Pounce as a name?
Me.
With owning an angry cat comes the need for some catnip. I'd recommend a daily dose, or however much he prefers. It's whatever he says goes. Or bad things happen. And if you take it away from him, like so, growl. Right on cue. Hey, I took it away. Okay. Sir Bounce? Hey. Hey.
Growl.
With the daily dose might come an addiction. Hey! Sir Bounce. Okay. Owning an Angry Cat Part 2.
So, thank you so much to the person that sent that to me. There's actually another cat out there with my name, with my cat's name, and anyway, that cracks me up. I don't give my cat treats like that. I did try to. Oh my god, he was such a pain in my ass. I never did get him to the cat hotel in time. And that's a whole other story. But apparently he overheard me on the live that I did and then went and hid from me. So, but I barely ever give him treats because he's already like 4 pounds, 3 or 4 pounds overweight, which is a lot for a little cat. So yeah, he was pretty excited last week, but it didn't help get him to the cat hotel on time. Okay, so then the other thing that is completely off topic, that I quickly wanted to share is it's international news. And when I saw it this morning on the Associated Press, I thought this was, well, I was confused, just considering this government, but also extremely excited, also considering this government. So let me play this as a 1-minute video, and you'll see what I'm talking about here. Let's see. This is really exciting, though.
what love is.
And again, like I don't normally share newsy stuff, but I love this.
What love is.
We got to know each other through music. I play drums and she beatboxes, both percussion, so right from the beginning we clicked and had endless things to talk about. Love and marriage should never be defined by one's background. To me, rather than placing people into categories, we should recognize that marriage is simply marriage, regardless of background. That's what true equality means.
So this is in Hong Kong. The Chinese government.
If this bill is voted down, it would damage the image of Hong Kong's rule of law. It would also make the world question whether Hong Kong rejects even such basic protections for sexual minorities.
Like, okay. So anyway, I know that's like not, it's, completely not what we talk about here, but it just warmed my heart. And with the Chinese government, I was completely floored that this would even be a possibility in Hong Kong. And so the fact that it looks like it's going to actually really, it's going to be, it's a reality, I guess, in Hong Kong, that they're recognizing LGBT Q plus is just super cool. So yeah, yay, go Hong Kong. And hey, Dreamy. All right, so my cat Amy years ago got high on catnip. Now my cat likes them. They don't make them anymore. There was these women in Cincinnati that used to sew. They would grow the catnip, and then they would just crush it and sew it into like a little pillow, a cat pillow, little tiny thing. And I would always buy those, and my cat loved them. And then these two ladies, I guess they got really old. They'd been doing this they were old when I started buying these catnip bags, and like I started buying these bags in like 2002, and they looked like they were in their 60s then. So when I found out in like 2019 that their business was closed, I wasn't surprised. But anyway, they're actually all the donations from those went to a cat charity. So it wasn't even really, it was part of a business, but those specifically. So anyway, then I could find them online now, and I do get them online. But that's the only kind of catnip my cat likes. So I was excited that when I found them online, and the cat thinks they're the same. Strawberry Festival. I miss the Strawberry Festival. Oh my gosh. Now that they have the fruit truck, though, we get Florida strawberries up here in season at least one time. Not all season, but we can buy them one time. Cool, thanks. And hi, sweets. Rainbow, how did the interview go? I hope it went well. Hey, E. Oh, sweet potato, that's so nice. I just learned, yeah, actually, I don't want to tell you live what I just learned. No, forget it. It's pretty funny, but not when you got a bunch of haters out there that'll completely change it into something that it's not, so forget that story. Reminded me of Lent, though. So I have a lot of material to cover. I've got a lot. Hopefully, I don't need to cover each stream too long, but I've got several streams to pull up. Um, we're talking. I'm gonna play Amber's. I'm gonna play what was said on Sophie's about me, and then I have to go all the way back to what originally happened in Georgia's. Um, oh, and then her threatening me on Heidi's. Oh, and then some of my streams to show the proof of what they are saying I never said. And some of their stream where they're accusing me of the lies, and then I'm showing them the proof, and then they're still accusing me of the lies, and then they're doxing me. Like, just lots of stuff, lots of streams. I found most of what I needed. I made timestamps of some stuff. I've got stuff setting in places I should be able to find it. I think I have a list of notes of each thing I need to pull up. I hope you guys stick with me or catch the replay. I'd appreciate it. If you don't want to watch me live, please catch the replay and watch it at double speed or something. They refuse, and I want to try really hard to not be super angry as I mention it all and play it all, because on the like 0.00001% chance that they are listening, I would actually be happy if they clicked a link to discuss any of it, because I've got all the facts on hand, and maybe we could resolve something if they could both in fact see where shit went left and why, and the shit that they made up. And I covered all this back when it happened. So it's annoying. And I knew back then that they were just too entitled to think that they know it all, to actually go and see the facts. And this is me being nice. I don't think an action, it's a verb, it's not a noun. Let's be clear. Although it's also kind of a noun. No, it's a verb. I mean, really. It's a bit of entitlement if you think you're too good to go and watch somebody put the facts out there to show you that you were wrong, but you're above it. You're above the truth. I mean, but are you really above it? Because I feel like I kept getting interrupted yesterday on Amber's, and I couldn't even get to anything. And then she was calling me a liar over the dumbest shit. You're going to call me a liar because I said I was defending E, and that's why I came for you recently? But, okay, I'm just going to stop there because we'll get to that. First, I'm going to start with, let me pull it. Let's see which history. Oh, did I just have... I need the other YouTube up. Let's see here. Oh, wait, no, the Sophie one actually might be here. What was here? I swore. Okay, let's check this one. See, it should all be in my history on either the Skull Avatar channel or this channel. Then I have to go and watch other shit. Okay, I'm scrolling too far. Did I really? Why did I watch all that? Oh, wait a minute, because it's not there. It's in my... Just a sec. Like, I did. I had it all organized, but I really didn't because I forgot. Like, there's 3 places. I guess I gotta look. Super annoyed. Okay, that is not... Why is my studio pulling up, for fuck's sake? Stop. Hey, Beetle. Hey, Ghostface. Has anybody else popped in? Rainbow. Yes, I am. Absolutely. Oh, nice, Dreamy. Hey, Sudi. Gosh, I feel like I haven't seen you, Sudi, in a minute either. No, I've seen you in other chats, but... Okay. Creator Studio. Why are you not coming up? You are killing me. YouTube. Which account's going to pop up? This is going to be the problem right here. Yep. Switch account. Let's try this again. Creator Studio content. No, are you fucking kidding me? I cussed. I'm trying not to cuss tonight. This is... Oh, wait, maybe I didn't. This was a 7-minute clip. Why can't I find it? It wasn't that long. I even sent it to a couple of people. Actually, let me go and look at who I sent it to and see if I can find it that way. That's a good idea. I say the very first video, I say I'm all organized, and the very first video, I'm like, this is so typical of me. So typical. Let's see. Who? Oh, my God. Did I just miss the title? I did. I did. That is, I am an idiot. I was on the right account. It was just, it was just, I've got too many things in front of me with the name Vajayjay on them, and I forgot. It's right. It's the very first fucking one. I'm just gonna have a party with myself. I'm sorry. I'm back. I'm catching up with chat. Hey, Carrie Taylor. Right, Kendra, they won't. Pain, see? See, I did, I swear. I thought I was. And I was. I just. All these damn. All right, it is right here. Let me pause. Put this in the share screen mode. Open in Chrome. Okay, share screen. Okay, I'm gonna cover this up.
Any means, start any back and forth. I agreed.
And so is JJ. Stop trying to please.
So Sophie and JJ were covering a stream Kendra did. And I came up on the stream. So then JJ decided to speak on me. And this is kind of where shit started a couple of days ago.
You're weird. I am not trying to. You're weird. You're weird, Kendra. And I heard that you had said one time, oh, and I not talk about Cooch. Has she kept Cooch? Now let me tell you, you're weird. You're weird, Kendra. And I heard that you had said one time, oh, and I didn't like that she doxed Cooch. Now let me tell you something. I am not trying to, by any means, start any back and forth. I
Except you are, because you're going to threaten me and you're going to lie.
agreed that I would not talk about Cooch. Has she kept to that agreement? Absolutely not.
You're right. When you started causing shit with E11, I defended my friend, and you act like that barely nothing happened. I just held off from calling her a word. I know I shouldn't have pointed that out, but I felt good. I didn't say it, but no, stop. Okay, let's not point out that we're doing that. No, I'm distracted. Anyway, let's.
But I have, and I'm going to continue until I can no longer any.
That's right. She was coming for E11. She did a whole live. The lady did an entire live coming for E11, but says that they barely had an issue. Because it's okay. It feels to me, because they are choosing to ignore the truth. It feels to me like it's okay for her to stick up for her friends, but God forbid anybody else stick up for their friends. Carrie Taylor, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I love you. Okay, thank you. And if you fall asleep, you can listen on replay double speed. Well, JJ and I both talk fast, so maybe at 1.75. I will be here only 4:20 her time for a bong hit. Long bong hit. In like a 5 paragraph, letter thing where you just said, look, I wasn't really looking. And she was threatening you in that too. She was coming for you. And that's where you're just like, basically, not gonna read all this stuff. I was not wanting to have a back and forth with you, JJ. So hopefully, and this is what I remember you saying. Hopefully, we can just, if we see each other in chats, we can just be cordial or whatever. Like just can just be dropped and whatnot. Was what you were saying. And at that point, I left it alone too. Like, because I saw JJ leave it alone. She ended up removing that message from her community tab because she does that a lot. She gets all hot and bothered and pissed off and angry. Maria does that too. I love how these women say that I'm the angry one, but I generally don't remove stuff. I stand in the things. I stand in my anger because I feel entitled to my anger. And I'll own that. Sometimes I'm not because sometimes I get it wrong. But for anybody yesterday that was saying, why can't you guys just make up? Why can't you guys, just get along? Why can't you guys just drop this? Because they are going to continue to lie and not see the truth. And that includes Cyndi. Oh, E, thank you. See, E's paying me. E, thank you so much. You're not supposed to tell anybody that you paid me. No. Slavo, how you doing? Who is that picture of? Anybody? But an SQC is as guilty in this entire thing too, which I'm gonna show because she also helped perpetuate lies that made JJ even madder at me, which got me to show, which made me end up showing the map. Okay, so let me play a little bit more of this
anymore. But like, what the fuck, girl? Like, what? You're listening to people there last year, okay? Florida. I live in Florida on the Gulf of Mexico, and there
that's not what your president calls it.
were quite a few hurricanes coming through. And when those hurricanes came through, apparently Pooch didn't like me making fun of her name.
So apparently when these hurricanes came through, I didn't like her making fun of my name. Okay. That's a whole new lie. I didn't catch this yesterday. That's crazy. That's a whole new lie. That had nothing to do with anything.
For being a twat. Like, I'm sorry. We used to call coochies, they were women's areas, So
Oh, are you talking about way back in the Charlotte days when you called me coochie and I asked you not to, but you were calling it to me to piss me off because you didn't like me because I told you off. I told you who you were. I called you out for who you were back then, JJ. You were the one who wanted all the attention of Charlotte. You wanted to be the big woman on campus and be large and in charge of Charlotte's channel, and you ran off so many subscribers. Like, you ran off so many people, and she defended you for a long time, and you just kept running off people. She started losing subs, and then it was amazing when she finally saw the light and got rid of you. Her channel, grew to, 20,000 before YouTube canceled her? And this is whether you like Charlotte or not. I know that there's some people here who don't like Charlotte, but nobody can deny the fact that that's what happened with JJ. And she got ran out of the anti-KJ community just like Muzz did. They are both anti-KJ community rejects. But anyway, we're just here to talk about JJ, not the other people who were rejected from that community. Christoph, I knew you'd say. And yeah, and a lot of people think that she is, and I don't watch her enough back then. Yeah, she was a bulldog. Yes, she was a bulldog. That is such a great way to put it. Thank you. Not even, because I spent 10 minutes talking about Cyndi and the fight with the non-fight, the conversation, the heated conversation I spent 10 minutes talking about that. I spent 2 minutes wishing JJ. Okay, but we're going to show it. Violet, yeah. They did a couple of whole ass streams. They did one together, and then she did, I think, 2 others. All right, let's listen to a little bit more of this.
That's what I said, because she had said some things. So I fired back just in a, kind of funny, dumb way. Like, who cares what my opinion is? Really, who cares? But obviously, she cared because she pulled up a map. Okay, this is before I doxed her, y'all, because I'm tired.
So now she's saying I just randomly pulled up a map. It wasn't random at all, but we'll get to it.
Tired of this narrative.
Yeah, just set things straight. That's one reason we're here today. Just set everything straight that we
She's lying. She's not setting it straight.
need to set straight. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just.
But of course, Sophie, you're going to believe your friend too, aren't you?
So sick of the narrative that
you did something that they did nothing.
Right, and that's completely untrue. She pulled up a map, showed the distance to the Gulf of Mexico from where I live. I'm sorry, and then in chats talking about exactly the very small little town I live in. What
small little town she lives in? Let me ask you guys, what do you guys consider a small town to be? I used to live in a town in Florida. It was called Eustis, Florida. And I remember Amber and Terry Lynn doxed my town. Well, they didn't dox it because it's just a town. They didn't give out my entire address. They all left numbers and shit out of it. Maria also let people know I was in Eustis. I mean, like, a lot of people in that town had 25,000 people. And I know when I moved to Eustis, I'm like, God, this is like such a small town. And then I learned there was 25,000 people. I'm like, well, 25,000 people is actually not that small. When you think of a small town, when I think of a small town, I think of like 5,000 or less, maybe. Maybe not even, maybe 5,000 is a little much, but yeah, 5,000 or less. JJ's town is, well, the actual town is like 118,000, but if you add in the little bit of suburbs in the area, it's like 150,000. And her county is like 218,000. And so because I said her city, which she's calling a small town, because I said Spring Hill. Yeah, it's unincorporated. So she's making it a big deal that she lives in this tiny little teeny weeny town. That I doxed, but you can't really dox a city of 118,000 people. No, I never said her full name. I just was talking about because, well, we'll show why I did that. Because it wasn't like I went right to that and was even trying. It was okay. So let's finish this little bit because I'm gonna play this stuff. I'm gonna play all the shit they said, and then I'm gonna go and play the proof. So let me
What the fuck do you expect, Cooch? What? And I never. After that, and going through everything that I was going through at the time with the hurricane, I had fucking chickens in my backyard, in an HOA, dogs. Like, it was insane. Yeah. Yes, my kids, my parents, everybody staying in my house because I
expect people like you that run large. I mean, insurance is a multi-million-dollar industry, or multi-billion, zillion, quadrillion-dollar industry. So yeah, your business very well could be a multi-million-dollar business. And maybe this is where I'm just like naive in how shit works in the world, but you just don't expect the people like this to lie and to choose not to want the facts and to prefer to lie over learning the facts.
The newest house up to code. So, and not that I mind that whatsoever. I love having my family, but I was doxxed first. You cannot get mad at the response, okay? And if you didn't know that, Kendra, you know it fucking now.
Hey,
So check yourself
Juice.
and quit with that narrative. Everybody that was around at that time knew it. They saw it. I'm not lying. She doxed me first. So I'm like, okay. And not
No,
only
I
doxed me
didn't.
first, but I have proof of her
Spring
doxing
Hill is not a
others.
dox.
Yes, from group chat. So yeah, she was not this non-doxer, not trying to, and I'm not trying to bring anything.
Oh, and right here she's going to threaten me. And she says she's not trying to bring anything up. She's saying I am not a non-doxer. First of all, that's horrible English. That somebody like me would say I'm not a non-doxer because I'm not college educated. But aren't you college educated, JJ? You shouldn't use like double whatever those are.
Anything up to start a fight. Yes, from group chat. So yeah, she was not saw it. I'm not lying, okay? And if you didn't know that, Kendra, you know it fucking.
Wait, she's trying to call me. Hey, I doxed in the past. I went too far.
And I fucking chickens in
Yeah,
my
you
backyard
had a
in
lot
an
going
HOA,
on, a
dogs.
lot on your
Why are you making fun of people's chickens in their backyards? I just caught that one. Why did these chickens come up in this conversation? What the fuck?
Like it was insane. Yes, my kids, my parents, everybody staying in my house because I had the newest house up to code.
So
and
she had the newest house up to coach, and I let everybody know that.
Not that I mind that whatsoever. I love having my family, but I was doxxed first. What are you
How are you doxxed first?
cannot get mad at the response, okay? And if you didn't know that, Kendra, you know it fucking now. So check yourself and quit with that narrative. Everybody that was around at that time knew it. They saw it.
You are a whole ass business leader, possibly hitting the crack pipe.
I'm not lying.
Oh my God, I gotta stop. This is where I'm gonna get crazy. Let me stop. I'm not trying to say I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be like super rude, but it's just infuriating. Okay, let me just keep playing. I lost it. Where did it go? Are you kidding me? How did I lose it?
Fucking now. So check yourself and quit with that narrative. Everybody that was around at that time knew it. They saw it. I'm not lying. She doxed me first.
What did everybody see? Me show a map of Spring Hill? Okay. You cannot make up a new definition to suit you. You know that doesn't work in a court of law, or it shouldn't even work in the court of public opinion. You're just literally okay. We all know this, though. We all know. I don't need to dwell on this because we know this.
So I'm like, okay. And not only doxed me first, but I have proof of her doxing others.
This right here. She continues to say she has proof of me doxing others. I'm not going to speak on, I know exactly what she's talking about. And I have been begging her to show this proof. I wish I'd thought of it when I was on, I was so angry yesterday that I could barely get a word in edgewise with JJ. But I would have asked her to please show this proof of what she's talking about me doxing. I am hardcore begging her. Now, I'm not going to pay her to do it. But if she has proof of me doxing and she's continuing to say she has proof of me doxing, why hasn't she shown it yet? So please, everybody out there, tell her I want to see it. Ask her to show it. Make her stand on her proof. Make her stand on her receipts. I'm over here going to be standing on mine tonight for who knows how long, but I'm going to be showing all the receipts, and I know what she's talking about, and she needs to show this. Please be my guest. Show what you have. I don't know how many times I continue. have asked her to please show this. So
yes, from group chats. At that time, knew it. They saw it. I'm not lying. She doxed me first. So I'm like, okay. And not only doxed me first, but I have proof of her doxing others. Yes, from group chat. So, yes.
She has proof of me doxing others in group chat. First of all, a private chat is not a dox. Again, you need to get a little educated on doxing. Just like Momo dropping your picture of your house in our group chat was not doxing. However, anybody that shows, anybody at all, hey Empress, anybody at all that chose to show your house to anybody publicly on a live, let's say, and your address or your house popped up on that live, I don't know if it did or not, then that person doxed you. Like, how you want E11 to apologize to you for some group chat stuff that she didn't even have a part of either? She didn't drop the stuff in there. She didn't look up the address. That was Momo and Jandy, apparently. Or not apparently, we saw the proof. But then you got all up in arms and felt so entitled to get an apology from E. Okay, I think we're just about it on this.
Yeah, she was not this non-doxer, not trying to, and I'm not trying to.
I wasn't this non-doxer, this non-kinda. What? So please show it again.
Bring anything up to start a fight.
Oh, yeah, you are. You're not trying to bring anything up to start a fight. But again, you're saying that you have proof of me doxing, but you're refusing to show it. Why? I didn't dox anybody. So show your proof. Prove. And I know exactly what you're talking about. Well, a dox isn't a dox because you can't just make up your own definition of what it is. Oh, yeah, Pippi's had to talk me down off the ledge a couple of times. And we've still ended the conversations. I don't care what you say, I'm doing it. I haven't done it yet, but... Okay, so... now we are going to go to the Amber stream. Let's see, I think that is going to be over on this. It's going to be on the other account. I keep getting subscribers on my little skull account, but I'm not planning on ever doing anything on it. Okay, let's see. History. Oh, let's go to manage videos instead. All right, here we go. This should be... all right, I think this was Amber. Is this Amber? No, that is not Amber. Wait, why does it say September 8th? And why is that not... oh, because that's what I uploaded. That's what that is. Shoot. Okay, see, I really did Why did I not upload that one? Okay, we should just be able to go straight to her channel then. Let's do that. Oh, we can't do it on that one. Do my commercial. I don't pay for commercials. Okay, let's see.
But
Okay, so now I am just going to play the interactions that happened on Amber's yesterday. And then after that, I am going to, let me see what was next after that. I cannot lose my phone today because I got my notes on it. Say Sophie panel, Amber panel. Okay, then we are going into, okay, cool. All right, and then after this, after I show this, then I'm just going to show, I'm going to start with showing where I never called Cyndi all of the cuss words that she's going to accuse me of again, lie and accuse me of here in a sec. So let's see, I'm sharing this tab.
And you know, once
More people
actually
should be that brave, honestly, because that takes courage. If you ain't got nothing to hide and you stand on what you stand on and stand on it. Whoops. Good morning, JJ.
Hey, y'all. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Good
All right,
morning.
good. I want to make sure that you can before I just start spouting off at the mouth and talking to nobody.
Go ahead, girl.
Okay, but I just wanted to come up and because I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do the back and forth bullshit. Okay?
Yeah.
The fact is, this is facts.
She's not going to do the back and forth bullshit because she's not going to listen to the truth. And now she's going to sit here and claim all this stuff is facts again that I'm going to prove wrong.
Did I dox myself? Abso-fucking, and what I call it is 8-miling myself, okay? Because you're not going to hold
Stole that
something
from
over
Brooke.
my fucking head, ever. And if you're gonna dox me, and lots of people remember it, so stop
Brooke
it.
made up the 8
Showing
miling.
the map and how the hurricane was coming and where I live, and you were trying to prove me wrong.
No, I
I told
wasn't.
people that I live close to the coast. Do you not remember that?
No, I was not trying to prove you wrong. Get the chip off of your shoulder, please. Okay. I was not trying to prove her wrong. Let's remember, she thinks I was trying to prove her wrong. We're going to hear that, in my opinion, no, not at all. She was proving me wrong. I said she might live 30 miles away, and then she comes back with all snotty, I don't live 30 miles away, but you'll hear it. You will hear it. Okay, play.
Because I do.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What started the beef?
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't even tell you that. I don't know. She's just always been very, very nasty to me, and I've got no patience for it.
I've just been randomly very, very, very nasty to her, and she's got no patience for it. I mean, she really sounds like such a pleasant human, though, right?
So,
Okay.
yeah, that's basically it. I did not.
That is like such a stupid ass answer.
I did not. When I doxed Cooch, I doxed myself. Yes, I did. I privated that video right after.
You private every video right after. And when I replay the docs, you're going to say that you wanted everybody to know it and you wanted it to get out. You private every video because you're too chicken shit to stand in your words.
I've never denied that. So this whole like JJ's a liar, no, I've never denied that.
Yes.
I'm telling everybody right here, right now, yes, I doxed Cooch, but I doxed myself. But
I'm not saying you lied about that.
Decided to put a map up and show people that I'm a liar.
I
as far as
did.
how close I live to the coast.
Because guess what? No name calling. Guess what? I'm not going to lie and try to deny that I ever showed maps or anything like that. I'm going to stand in my shit. And I'm going to show you why I did it. Who cares if it was wrong? You know, in the moment I didn't think it was, because I didn't think that you would. There's like 3 people in this community that I can think of who stand on this hill of complete stubbornness. The first one would be Siwa and the name Kelly. The second one would be Maria and the name Momo. And now I do believe that we've got a JJ in the city of Spring Hill. Right, she gave out her whole ass address but cries that people say Spring Hill. It doesn't make sense.
That she proved on her stream that I was actually right about where I live. No fucking shit.
Of course you know where you live.
Why am I gonna lie?
I proved that I didn't know where you live, dumbass. You made such a big deal about how I was supposed to know that you were only a few miles from the coast. So I got the map out, proving that I didn't know. Who is God? You are not thinking clearly if you think that I thought you're lying about where you live. Or like your address or whatever. I didn't even have it or know it. Now I do. Now we all do.
Why? It makes no sense. And my point in coming up, because I don't want to do this. And yes, the reason that y'all did not know that there was any sort of issues,
we did not know. We did not.
because she makes comments constantly, pokes, but Sophie and I have not gone live to go back.
I made comments when you were fighting with E. And why is it that you think you hear all these little pokes, but you can't hear the fucking truth? You can't allow your brain to consume the truth. But apparently you can consume all the pokes.
Back at her. We've left her alone. Okay, she keeps making these comments. She
keeps making these comments.
She keeps on. Okay, you poked enough, bitch. How much is enough is enough?
So right here,
you want to stop with the bitch? Oh God, I forgot my ass.
So right here, she was going on and on about how I am recently making comments. And then, but I come up there, and the very first thing I hear is her calling me a bitch. Now, it's one thing if you're doing live and you're calling me a bitch and a cunt, fine. Personal attacks, yeah, that's pretty low. But whatever, I've come to expect that from women who use 30 filters to make themselves look good. Are also the kind of people that have to put everybody else down physically. But but when you come up on a panel and the first thing you hear is somebody call you a bitch, that definitely gets your defense up, and it's not going to help conversation happen. But I was quickly going to address what she said about the recent stuff.
Avatar. Could you not call me a bitch, bitch?
Bitch.
Bitch. Bitch.
Okay, girls, come
Ladies.
on.
Look.
God, I thought we said bitch a lot more than that. I thought we said it like 5 times.
I would like to speak for a minute because JJ loves to go on panels and talk shit, and I've never heard while she's been on. So could you shut the fuck up for 2 minutes?
You got it, girl.
She
You
couldn't.
Go ahead. I'm going to give you your spotlight.
Sophie said,
Thank
oh
you.
boy.
Shine it bright.
Right.
Like a diamond.
Right on you, bitch. Go for it.
All right, bitch. Let's go, bitch. Stop with the fucking bitch. Could we, maybe not call each other names, you think?
Oh, but you do every day, practically. Anytime you see my
Jesus
name,
Christ.
that's exactly what you do. Do you not?
Can I ask a question to you, Cooch? What is your problem? I mean, what is the problem between you and JJ?
Like, what started it?
Most recently, the only reason I started talking shit on her was because she came for E11. And as you asked JJ, don't come for her friends, or she...
Sarah's asking, can you all please squash this? Sarah, I love you, girl, but how am I going to squash when people are still purposely lying on me? And doing disgusting things.
She will totally annihilate you, which is where this fight is right now.
No, wrong. Liar.
Now, see, she's not even going to let me.
See, now she's telling me I'm wrong. I was addressing the really quick thing. I thought it should be super quick. Look, this is why I recently was talking about you. Now let's move on. But no, she couldn't even let that. She had to call me a liar. She's going to call me a liar.
Tell the truth, bitch.
I'm not. What am I lying about? You didn't come for E11?
What am I exactly? What am I lying about? Why would I lie and make something up when when I was coming for you at the same time you were coming for E11? Why are you calling me a liar? Yes, JJ brought this all back up on Sophie's. But why? How are you calling me a liar? I don't. That's not up to you. It's so ignorant. Oh, you're a liar. I know exactly what's going on inside your head. And even though you were talking about all this shit with E, you definitely weren't coming at me about E, even though you were mentioning E and this and that. No, it wasn't about E. Because I'm JJ and I know everything. And so you're a liar.
Then are you seriously gonna lie and say you didn't come for E?
How did I come for her?
How did she come for E? Would you guys like to drop some ways in the chat that she came for E? I believe Kendra covered that and E covered a little bit of it. No, I will not lie. It is way easier in life to stand in your fucking mess than to lie about it and try to get away with shit.
You were begging for some kind of make-believe apology that you thought you were entitled to.
No,
because
she wasn't begging E for some kind of a make-believe apology. Am I on a different planet? Did she not outright tell E that E owed her an apology for the group chat? And she didn't know her one.
Act like an entitled fucking bitch.
Did you listen to what I said? No, you did not. People told E.
Yes, I listened to what you said. You're lying and saying you didn't come for E. Why is she now saying I didn't listen to her? I did listen to her. I'm addressing the quick fact of why I just recently came for her. She's calling me a liar, and now she's saying I'm not listening to her. Let's continue.
That I went off on her. That was not in any way.
You were begging her. You came in her chat begging for an apology, and then you had to go and do a live talking shit on her. Well, I
prove it, bitch.
Right, because you fucking hide all your lives after you do them. But I think Kendra covered it. So yeah, we could still prove it, bitch. Prove it, bitch. Prove it, bitch. That's what this bitch is doing. This bitch is here proving shit now. Bitch. Okay. Just a little lapse in the name calling. Either that you chose to totally fucking prove what?
Prove it.
Oh my God. See? Prove what? What does she want me to even fucking prove? I'm like, prove what? And she's like, see, you're a liar. I'm like, what am I supposed to prove? That I'm supposed to prove that that you didn't come for E, that you didn't do, that you actually did do a live on E? I'm missing if Kendra's answering me. Yes, I think you did cover it. If Kendra, if you can find that, I would love to share that stream in the chat. That link, so everybody can see, because because she wants to lie still. She wants to lie about Eno, and so I want to prove this. You're screaming at me to prove stuff, and you're calling me a liar. But we can prove that you came for E. Like, I don't even need to get out the proof of that, because there's so many people in this chat that are confirming it. But if Kendra can find it, then we'll drop the link. E, if you want to drop a link in the chat too. And then if we can drop them every so often, so if for the people that may come and go. Because JJ, you gotta stop the lies. Stop the cap. Look, I'm trying to get back. I can't even get back to where this started. I'm just explaining why I was talking shit on you recently was because of the 11. You can't fucking call me a liar.
You are.
That's all I was doing.
I'm
not lying.
You are.
Oh, so you're telling me that the reason I talk shit... The echo starts as soon as JJ claps her hands. You are. She had to give that emphasis. You are. On you, I'm lying. It wasn't because of E11? Really? Really? You're in my fucking head.
This has been going.
Bitch, you owe me a shit ton of money if you're in my head. I'm only explaining one little thing. Oh, I meant she owed me a shit ton of money if she was in my head. She doesn't actually owe me money. That's where that came from. I'm like, why are people thinking she owes me money? No. It's like, if this bitch is living in my head and trying to read all my thoughts and everything else, then she needs to pay me. I just didn't finish the thought. I am so sorry for that confusion. I said I was going to get to the earlier shit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to do my own live. I'm not even, because I can't, she won't let me talk.
Okay, JJ.
Immediately calling me names.
JJ.
Didn't help with the bitch right away.
There's an echo.
Well, that had to be murderous for people. All right.
Okay.
Not as bad as
I think it may be on your end. Did you close down the line?
Well,
JJ is muted.
Somebody's got the live on. Yeah.
Hey, break this.
Okay, so
now I don't hear it.
Hey, break.
Cyndi comes up. I want to go to where Cyndi comes up because I didn't talk after that. I just tried to drop. And I was causing the echo. So there's this thing in StreamYard. I didn't know on my mobile I could still be in my YouTube and on StreamYard. And apparently that's exactly what was going on. Okay, so I just came back up really quick. Let's see.
JJ took off saying she was done and left the internet.
I know, I just came back up to re-explain the E thing, what I had already said, so I'm not going to replay that. I just want to go to Cyndi.
You do not want me fucking...
God, she's such an angry little troll. Or elf. Angry elf?
Here's Cyndi.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, Carrie's in. What's up, girl?
So now we're going to listen to Cyndi lie. And you might even see a JJ cam slip on here. Oh, you want to come up, E? Yes, yes. Let me drop the link. Heck yeah. Absolutely. I didn't see switching screens and stuff. I'm bad at reading the chat. But no, I appreciate it. And then it's just right here. You guys like the sparkles? It's new with the $19 Restream package. I spent the big bucks. Spent $19 for the month. Is Megs here? Where's Megs? I don't see you, Megs, but hello. Oh, Amber, right. It wasn't as murderous as I thought, though, thank goodness. I'm just waiting. I'll wait for E to come up. Because as soon as I press play on this, she'll come up. Hey, Soak Print. Okay, yeah, less than 5,000. Why? I was charging this. What happened? There we go. I did. Let me drop it again. Well, why isn't it? There we go. I thought I dropped it. Did I drop it there? Okay, there she is.
Pause yours.
Okay, you're live.
Okay. Are you
Hello.
there?
Yep, hello. You're on screen.
I'm muted. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm in the shower yelling. So I'm just like, I just want to clear this up because I really don't know if she's confused or what about, like, she seems like, what E11 thing, or, like, okay. So for those that don't know, and lots of you seem to remember, I'm just going to give this because I really don't want to go live about this dumb shit. She had been coming in my streams, with the Maria stuff, and Maria was calling me names and drunks and all this other stuff, and she'd been showing up. And like I said, she came on panel at one point. We commiserated over being called drunks, blah blah blah, and and then it was the live, I think, where she was threatening, Maria was threatening to dox me, that she, had all on good authority my info and whatever. And again, she's in there. I think things are cool. And we get like to the end, and then it just like, I don't know what happened, a flip switch. She suddenly wanted to delve into a year and a half ago about DMs and apologies she thinks that she was owed. Um, so, it it took me, like, obviously I was dealing with something else at the time. Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hear
So,
you.
it took
Can you guys
me.
hear her? Hey, Sunshinery.
Oh, is she
Okay.
up too? Okay. I'll be quick. So,
No, she just
but
came in the chat.
okay. I'm like, I have addressed it, and I could understand JJ has not been watching my lives for the last year and a half. I thought about it, and I'm like, you know what? Fine. I did a live. I think it's on members only now. I'm not sure. And I again took my whoopings and, and accountability and everything else, blah, blah, blah. But what gets me is, well, she came in the chat, and I think, I mean, I was a lot miffed that even the way it came across, the way it was kind of demanded, and the attitude, when she came in that live was, not great. And she left in a huff. And, she had her own interactions with people, and, that's her, relationships with those people, whatever. But anyway, apparently she did a 2 to 3 hour live, which I'd only known about because she made sure I was aware by dropping the link like 2 times, 3 times in George's live, so she could make sure I knew how displeased I'm listening to this live of her uh going. I didn't even listen to it all. I'm just like, are you serious? She's just going on and on about how wrong my apology. I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. So, I'm at that point with all the Maria shit and and then that shit. Like, I'm being held to account. I know she's no fucking angel, either. Acting like we all weren't reacting to each other. Again, I definitely stepped over some boundaries. I watched boundaries being stepped over. I did all that. I took accountability regardless. That's why then the following live, after I watched that live, I did I really don't give a fuck about you, JJ. I'm over this. But then I'm like, I cooled down, and I'm like, I just put it in my chat. Like, this doesn't need to go any further, because she did I didn't even really read it. I still haven't even read it all the way through. Like paragraphs. I just got the gist of the tone and everything else. And I'm just like, look, I'm not putting any more effort into this is so stupid. And that's how I left it. But so that's the whole thing. And I appreciate Cooch coming to I think people were like confused why all of a sudden now she thought she was either entitled, demanded, whatever. You could have come to me privately, but no, I needed a public flogging, which is fine, whatever. I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way, especially since I thought we were, being cool and coexisting.
She'd been coming up on your panel, and you guys had been, chit chatty, and yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, well, so we went backwards. So that's all I wanted to say. That's what the whole, it's so stupid. I feel stupid even talking about it, but it was
But
made.
you can confirm I'm not lying, and she did do a live on you, as she sat there now and just said I was lying, and I need to prove that, I guess.
Oh, God, I don't even
Kendra
know.
will be dropping the link, though, for that live, because she covered it, so.
Yeah, I don't know if it was on. I don't know whose panel it was on. It was probably hers. It was like a almost 3 hour live, if I'm not mistaken. And I'd say about 75%, maybe, at least 2 hours of it was, directed at me or us, or, like I said, I was just so pissed I didn't even bother listening. I'm like, are you serious? Again, I keep saying let's not go backwards, and they want to drag me and just me, right, I guess, for something for a year and a half ago. And again, I'm going to make it clear. I said this in my live yesterday. If she's saying that I wasn't appreciative of the chicken offer to help with the chickens, I don't know where, but I remember replying to her, I really appreciate that. that I was even back then, like, yes, this everybody put things aside. I put things aside with Sue. I put things aside with everybody that was affected with the hurricane that I had problems with, and I said that to her then. So that's also confusing me. If that's what she was saying, that, I never acknowledged or appreciated it. That's not true. I absolutely did. So, okay, that's all. And I'll read the comments here and get caught up, but.
Oh, well, thank you for coming up and clearing that up. And Kendra, again, she's going to drop the link. She covered the live. So for anybody who's missed it, and also more proof that JJ calling me a liar, and she's wrong on that one too.
Absolutely. Wait, which one did Kendra cover real quick?
The one of JJ coming for you.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Did I?
Oh. Yeah, you did. That 2 or 3 hour live.
Well, I had heard it because I saw the link. I didn't know Ken. I must have. Gosh, I don't know. I'll look at it. I'm trying to remember if I was in there. I remember watching it on JJ's panel, but Kendra may have covered it too. I probably just zoned out again, like I did listening to it the first time.
Honestly, or just like, I really don't even feel like listening to this, and getting angry.
Exactly. So, all right, I'll let you go. Thank you. I'm gonna grab some food. Thank you. I see the link, Kendra. I'm gonna take a look at it. All right, I'll be listening.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay. All right, now we're going to listen to the Cyndi part of this.
So I just wanted to say, listen, I can't see Cooch in the chat. She has me blocked, which is, I respect, right? Mm-hmm. I'm JJ's friend. I get blamed by proxy. I'm guilty by proxy a lot. I get it. I honestly was hopeful that Cooch and JJ could lay down their swords. It could all end. Mm-hmm. I get Cooch wanting to speak up for her friend, all of that. I get it, right? Friends speak up for their.
How can you lay down your sword when somebody is on a panel actively lying about you?
Friends. Mm-hmm. I tend to stay quiet and stay out of all of this stuff because I'm trying to stop the fighting. I get that people are not going to like each other. I get that. But I truly wish that it could just stop. Cooch hates JJ. JJ hates Cooch. Maybe you realize that, and maybe it could stop. Perspectives are different. Cooch is going to see a situation a certain way. JJ is going to see a situation another way. It doesn't make them liars. It makes their perspectives different. The same way I can't see myself the way other people can see me because I don't have that ability to have an out-of-body experience. And
yeah, girl, no. And Sin, I absolutely love you, but fuck that girl, because no, this bitch has been coming at me endlessly for years now, and I'm fed up with it. Fed up. You can, and then you've got Kendra, and nobody, of course, said, wait a minute, stop making stories up of people that didn't do anything. I don't cheat on my husband, you fucking weirdo. I would never do that. I've got a good husband. You don't get to say bullshit like that when I did not say it about you. I did not lie. I never made up any accusations. No, nothing on anybody.
I'm just listening to this because Cindy's gonna.
That's where I'm done.
JJ, when you said about
Cindy's gonna lie and go on and on and on about how I called her all kinds of names about the situation that happened in Georgia's. So I'm just waiting to get to that, and then I can move on from Amber's stream. Amber and Texas girl.
Kendra's mom paying the rent, you did say take it with a grain of salt. I understand that people, if that was said about me, even if somebody said take it with a grain of salt, I would still be mad. So I get that.
That was a lie.
Perspective of it, right?
Yeah, I don't.
But JJ, calmate. But she's been coming at JJ. People don't understand that she's been calling JJ a bitch nearly every stream she does. Kendra, yeah.
Was JJ? I mean, I shouldn't assume, but it kind of sounded like JJ was about to say, sure. Was about to say she. Nothing. Yeah, it was like JJ was saying like she didn't care if she lied. All right, let me bring you up.
Hey.
Okay, you're on.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. Can chat hear you?
So all I was going to say is she keeps claiming that the only reason I made those lies up is because she kept lying about me. She kept twisting things that I told her when we were friends. And she was like, your mom pays your rent. And that's why I kept going, okay, fine. If you guys are going to twist things and make up lies, then I'm going to lie back and say, you stole money for your business or you're cheating on your husband. But in Amber's, she acted like, no, Kendra said this. She said this is fact.
And Ghostface said you even said that about her.
Right, I made it
Kendra said she was lying when she said that about her husband. She said JJ lied about her mom paying rent, so Kendra was going to lie.
Yep.
So yeah, you even stated that.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Is the only reason I put that crap out there is because, and she was twisting details. Like, she doesn't know what happened when my marriage ended and when I went to jail and all that. She was just making assumptions and being just her snotty ass self.
It's infuriating because the people that lie on you, you don't really have any. All you can do is continue to try to prove that they're lying. But like, like Momo, like George said something on his panel that I know for a fact was wrong. If Momo didn't constantly lie on me, I would have spoken up. And I actually started to speak up. But then I'm like, wait a minute, this bitch is constantly lying on me. She's constantly shit talking me. She can't leave me alone. Whatever. Let's just let the lie go. Who cares?
Yep, exactly.
So that's kind of, it's just because it's infuriating.
So I just wanted to clear that up. I'm going to let you get back to your stream. And
okay.
Have a good one, hun.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming up. Lack, I'm so happy to see you. Oh my God, Lack, I forgot to get back in touch with you. I need to DM you. I completely forgot. I stayed an extra day, so things wouldn't have worked out, but yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's get back to this. Just gotta hear Cyndi lie. And yeah, I was getting very angry in the chat because these women are lying, and then JJ won't even let me talk when I come up. She wouldn't even let me talk. But then they're just gonna sit here and lie and lie and lie on me.
And JJ's a bitch. And then Sophie and JJ decide to do a stream, and it's like, how dare you? I think that everybody has the right to respond, and it's not just because JJ and Sophie are my friends. I stayed quiet. Even in the stream yesterday, I didn't say shit about Kendra, but then when I'm listening to Jewel, and when Sophie and JJ were live, level was very different. And again, I get name, her address. I don't think, and JJ knows that, because when JJ did the listen with unbiased ears. But how is, because JJ doxed herself. So if we go there, then Kendra did as well. And I don't think it's okay for anybody to make an account with Kendra's name, her address. I don't think, and JJ knows that, because when JJ did the stream about Cooch, JJ knows I didn't agree with it, but that's still my friend. And what did I do in the chat? I doxed myself, because I felt bad that I was in the chat where people were getting doxed. So I doxed myself in the chat.
You doxed yourself in the chat? God, I wish I didn't have you blocked for that one. You are so lucky, Cyndi. You are so lucky. You felt so bad. Well, you didn't really feel bad, Cyndi, because you're continuing to spread a lie that's not true because you refuse to listen to the truth. So you don't feel bad. I mean, I'm not going to call you a liar on that one because feelings are feelings, but I believe it's a little misguided or something. I don't even know. I don't know how you could feel bad when you're claiming things that aren't even true.
I stand by. I don't dox. I can't tell JJ what to do. I can't tell her how to feel or how to react. But I'm tired of being.
I've never doxed anyone ever, besides Cooch. Ever. It's because
I've never doxed anyone, really.
he did it to me first, and that's what.
Well, names. I mean, you guys dox yourself, and hell yeah, I'll show that shit.
People are fucking missing. Oh, I'm on 11, 12, 2,000 at this point. I'm pissed because I can't. Like, enough, man. Like, enough. We take in the bullshit.
What is Cooch? Wait a minute. See, Cooch? You see how you have selective memory, Cooch? Because
no, Cyndi, you have selective memory. You were coming for me. But I'm going to play it because I don't have selective memory. I've put up every single ounce of proof. So you're lying on me right now saying I'm the one with the selective memory.
You want to go back. It was actually in George's chat, okay? Real Entertainment News had just passed. George was saying something nice about Real, and you came in like, F that, and I just said, can we just stop?
That is not even how I came in. Why are you lying? I did not come in like F that. You crazy pants, but we'll show that too. You guys are motherfucking delusional. I mean, you might as well, you don't smoke crack. I know you don't. But your brains are operating like there's something going on.
Because the man is no longer here. And you jumped all on me, Cooch. Then you went into the stream calling me all kinds of bitches and all of that. So then, yeah, I went on JJ and I addressed you.
I didn't. Oh, look, the docs. Look, JJ. Perfect pause. Thank you. Oh, thank you, selfie queen. Oh, and Corn's mom, I know that you're going through some stuff, but your friend's lying her ass off on me, and so she's not being respectful to me, so I'd appreciate you stay out of that. Yeah, I'm sure you're not listening to the truth here either, though. You're just gonna tell me, yeah, to be me. Okay.
For coming at me.
Anybody wants to screenshot? Let me make this big. Oh, let me turn the sparkles off. Hey, Mr. Black Wolf. They do have twisted memories. Jeez. I'm so not looking at chat much, and I really apologize. Okay, sparkles off. Get your. I wish I could make it bigger, but it won't let me stretch it out. But get that screenshot.
For all I had said was, hey, this man is no longer here. I didn't say that your feelings were invalid for the things that he said about you. Real said it about me.
We're going to cover it. But you remember that you said I just came in the chat all like fuck this and cussing and stuff. Because you guys keep trying to roll with this narrative that I was cussing you guys out at very different particular points. And I'm going to prove I never was.
Coach. So I don't know.
I didn't start cussing you out till after you started fucking lying about all this. And now I'm cussing you out. Because I'm sick of you continuing to lie.
What you're talking about, because I wasn't on any stream. I haven't talked about you since then. I went on that panel months ago and gave my opinion about you. Hell, yes, I did. I haven't said a fucking thing about you.
Yeah, and you did some of your own nasty mouth shit to me when you gave your opinion. It wasn't just your opinion of me, was it, Selfie? Was it?
I wasn't on the panel the day that JJ doxed you, so you need to come correct. You need to come correct.
Oh, you bitch! Oh, you need to come correct. Okay, do not cuss. I'm not taking that back. But you're gonna fucking tell me to come correct? As you're lying?
I'm not a fucking liar.
As you're lying?
I told y'all don't piss Cyndi off. Don't call her a liar.
I admit my shit, Coach.
Oh, bitch, you're a liar. And yes, no, I'm calling you a bitch. A bitch and a liar. This isn't, they're not going to click
I haven't done shit to you. You came at me in George's chat, and then you went into the live. I was CUNT, I was X, Y, and Z. So I saw.
You were CUNT and X, Y, and Z? Were you Cyndi? See, are you saying again another narrative that I was cussing
you out?
Oh, yeah,
bitch, okay, toma. And I came on the panel.
Oh, I was calling you bitch? Yeah, was I? Is that?
You too. I didn't say shit about you, Cooch, and I'm up here trying to say I wish the shit would die down, genuinely.
All right, that's enough, bitch. I think actually, no, it's
tell
not.
Me to shut the fuck up. How about no? Okay, I haven't said shit about you, Cooch. But don't tell me to shut the fuck up. And don't invent some shit that I didn't do, because again, I admit my fucking fault.
Then you're lying.
I'm gonna drop. Do what you want. You and Cooch, you want to fight to the fucking end of the fucking earth? You go right the fuck ahead. Okay? I have no wish.
Right. You have no desire to fucking know the truth that I never cussed you out and that you're riding this whole thing in your fucking twisted up goddamn brain that I've done all this shit that I didn't do. in your fucking hatred of an imagination for me, you envision that I just came in that chat. Oh, fuck this. Why you all fucking talking about this person? Like, that's how you envision this interaction, which didn't even occur like that. And then you envision me going live and saying, fuck this stupid fucking cunt bitch for blah. That never happened either. It's infuriating. And now it is happening because you keep lying about
Join
it.
that shit. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I'm fucking done.
Oh, you clearly do.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you, Cindy.
Bye, Cindy.
Shut the fuck up. Stop lying. All right. Done with Amber Stream. Woosa. Little Woosa there. All right. That's okay. I don't need to Woosa because we're going to get to the proof here in a minute. Let's see what is next here. Let's go to actually, let me see. Do I want to play this first? Let me look at my phone real quick. Oh, let me come back to chat here. Excuse me. Bambi. So JJ can derail a chat about old shit, but Cooch can't be mad about JJ actually doxing her. Yes, JJ can derail a chat about somebody who says Spring Hill, but okay, let's see. Where's my list? Okay, so yeah, let's go to the George chat. Okay, it must be on my other account. Okay. So this is what happened. Now, this was all last October, by the way. We're going back, but they want to go back to George's chat. And I knew that the stuff went back to George's. But to get into this whole thing, I needed to just say really quickly, hey, the reason I was shit talking you was because of the E stuff. I stupidly thought that she would be like, oh, because E's your girl, just like Selfie Queen's my girl, and we stand up for our girls. Or, our women, our ladies, our friends, whatever, I thought, she could relate on that, and so it wouldn't be a big deal. And then maybe we could move on and try to make some kind of a leeway on this, but I didn't expect it. Yes, she does derail chat for demanding apologies. Oh, nice. Okay, so yes, George had brought up something about real, and well, let's see what I said. Oh wait. Okay, so this is what I first said. I came in because I guess they were just saying that real what they were talking about is how real just really wanted peace at the end. And Christoph, if you're here, I apologize. I'm gonna make this as brief as I can. Unfortunately, it's has to be brought up. But the thing with Real is he wasn't trying to make peace with everybody, and I thought that statement was a little bit unfair. And I don't feel like I was rude. I said Real said disgusting lies about me before he died. He didn't want peace. And that's because he actually did just like the last time he was on John Yates's panel, he'd made up some really nasty lies, and I didn't even find out about him until right after he passed. So, but it wasn't, it's just like he, not only me, but, because even Momo was in the chat that day, and, okay, yes, she agreed. I guess that's not really saying much. Okay, I didn't need anybody to agree with me. But people know, Real was a very divisive person. And Selfie Queen and JJ basically hated his guts until a couple of months before he, departed us way too soon. But I don't feel like I was being rude, just that he didn't want peace with everybody. That wasn't his personality. He just wanted peace with the world. Like, you guys aren't talking about the Real entertainment that I knew. So I wasn't, I didn't mean any disrespect. But then Selfie came back with Real truly wanted peace of mind, body, and soul. He deserves that in the afterlife, absolutely. But Real's YouTube life, he knew that peace didn't make money. And Real constantly usually stayed on the wrong side of it, but he rode the line a lot. He tried to keep up with his food stuff and not do drama. But, the drama still seeped in because he couldn't help it. He liked drama himself. To talk to him on the phone, to know this person. But I didn't mean any disrespect. I just meant that everybody's relationship was different and he didn't want peace with everybody. I Let's see. Oh yeah, there was somebody agreeing with me. I don't want to go so fast. Let me make sure I didn't miss. Oh no, because she's a mod, so I'd see it. I guess, talking about moving on for their peace. But I hadn't really said anything else. And now, after Selfie said these couple of things, she said that she could move on for her, for her peace. All of a sudden, okay, he is gone. Now can we just stop, please? And she is demanding that now that she's had her little bit of say and what she wanted, that nobody else can say anything else and have an opinion. But I know it was directed at me. And I hadn't even said anything else. But see, I didn't even come in there rudely. I don't feel like I was rude. So then she said, okay, see, this is how I know she was talking about me. When she said, okay, he is gone now, can we just please stop? I hadn't even said anything. She had said like 3 things, and then all of a sudden she's telling people to stop. Like, are you telling yourself to stop? So then she says, my mom was spoken about horribly too. However, he is no longer here. May he rest in peace. Okay, now maybe I can give her that my next reply, I probably could have not gotten angry at that, but I felt like that was a dig because nobody was talking about moms. So I kind of felt like that was a dig at the time. And so my response was a little overreactionary. But I said, Cyndi, are you comparing our situations? And if so, why? Okay, that's actually not very reactionary. That's just asking, are you comparing our situations? Like, and why? Because I don't even know why she was. I wasn't even talking. Like, I said a couple of things and I had dropped it. And then she said a few things and then she tells everybody to shut up. So, and this is where it ended. She said, see, I had trouble with this last time too. It says, Cooch, no, I am certainly not. I am only saying I can understand how you all feel. If she wanted the convo stopped, why did she even continue? Like, she said everybody just drop it, and then all of a sudden she's talking about moms, and like, she was the only one talking about it, and then she's telling everybody to drop it. It's like this stuff that it just boggles my brain. Okay, so anyway, this is where she say, and you guys heard her say on Amber's stream that I came into that stream saying fuck this or fuck real or fuck something. She said I came in saying fuck something. I don't know as if I generally don't make that kind of an entrance. It just it was so weird because she was the one who kept it going and then she's telling me to stop. And then she still kept it going. Because then she didn't even have to bring up the thing about the mom. Why didn't she just stop? I was stopped. I had been stopped. But yes, the mom thing, it triggered me a little bit. And it was done very purposefully. She wanted to trigger me. She got the reaction that she wanted, I feel like. Oh, they were? Oh my God, wait a minute. What? Okay, we got a little second story here. Just a sec. Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta get through this slow. Hab, where are you? Is this true? I don't see Hab. Oh, wait, there's Hab. Everyone's entitled. Oh, yeah, everybody's entitled to their own opinions. That was Selfie. Oh my gosh! What? That's right, because it was the bald cat thing that got them fighting. That's right. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Good catch. But it just so I felt like, again, coming out of there misunderstood. And so I felt like I had to cover this. So now we're going to go into I did like a 5-hour stream that day, and I either did a 3-hour or a 5-hour. I can't remember which stream I pulled it from, but it was quite a long stream. And I took the very first 10 minutes to address Cyndi and what happened in the chat. And this is where Cyndi accuses me of, actually, you know what, before I play that, let me, no, I'm not going to that next. I'm going to, let's see, no, I'm going to go to this. I don't know what to do. Okay, we'll keep the hurricane separate. Okay, yeah, let's just do this then, the quick 10 minutes. And I just gotta figure out which stream. Oh, here it is.
Great con.
Okay, we are not watching a commercial. This is why I use the Skull channel, because it's my premium. So this first 10 minutes of a long stream I did, and I'm sure it was a John stream. I'm sure. Like I said, I spent the first 10 minutes covering what had just happened in real stream. Now, this is the one where she accuses me of going live and calling her all kinds of bitches and cunts and all kinds of names and stuff. Just like she also accused me, hey Irish, just like she also accused me of coming into George's chat, cussing and huffing and hollering. She lied about that. We have now seen that she lied about that, so now we are going to watch this. It's part of a stream that I had done the other day. It's exactly what I said in proof. See, I have already, because Selfie had already been running with this lie that I cussed her out. So I purposely clipped this out. It's come to my attention that women threatening me said they did not even listen. Yes, they did not listen to this, and they're still not listening. So they're still going to continue to lie about this. Let's see. So I made it easy and extracted it to make a new video. So they still didn't listen though. It wasn't easy enough, but if you can spot, let me see. Oh yeah, apparently I was also accused of saying VJJ's real name. So I said you'd be greatly rewarded if you guys figured out where I actually said that, because I never did. Somebody at the very top here. We'll get back to the map and doxing after
had made
this.
a comment, and they're still talking about real. And I saw this comment that really wanted to make peace with everyone at the end. At that time, really wanted to make peace with everyone. Well, those of you that were in my members live when I covered that when he was on John's, that's not true. At least for myself, he never. But not everybody in this particular room, he didn't. Most of you in this chat sitting in that room, well, he spent at least 4 things, not insinuating.
Oh wait, no, I gotta play the whole thing. That's right. I can't. I was like trying to not have you guys listen to. I was trying to make it easy, like I just covered this, but I realized we got to listen to this because I'm proving I never cussed anybody out.
All sides are in there, and all people with.
So let me start over. Sorry. Let's go to the.
Somebody at the very top here had made a comment, and they're still talking about real. And I saw this comment that really wanted to make peace with everyone at the end. At that time, really wanted to make peace with everyone. Well, those of you that were in my members live when I covered that when he was on John's, that's not true. At least for myself, he never once ever tried, and that's fine. I talked about it, and I'm good with it. But if you're, we're sitting here in a stream that's, mixed company. All sides are in there, and all people with different experiences. So if somebody's going to bring them up, then other people are also allowed to state, Okay, so this person at the top had said that he wanted to make peace.
Now remember, I was really so angry that I was calling her bitches and cunts and all kinds of stuff. Just gotta remind you.
So bad to make peace with everyone. And then here's Cyndi agreed that Real truly wanted peace of mind, body, and soul. I'm glad that you all got the chance to experience that part of him, but he never did a damn thing to try to make peace with me. He never even could bring it in himself to admit that he was wrong in any way, shape, or form for what he had done. And again, that's fine. That's my experience. It's not bringing it up, no, necessarily because, I'm not, just my experience is different. He didn't want peace with everybody. Maybe everybody in your particular group, but not everybody in this particular room, he didn't. And then Bliss says, do you all remember the last time he was on JY's? He was getting upset with himself and excused himself for getting in his feelings. This was after his apologies. That's when I knew he was sincere. Do you know what I remember about that last time that he was on JY's? I remember you, Bliss, Chris, and most of you in this chat sitting in that room while he spent at least 45 minutes of about an hour and 20 minutes shit-talking and lying on me and saying some very gross, disgusting things. Not insinuating, downright saying that Muzz and I were all going lesbian and shit with each other. And you all were laughing like, oh my God, wow, I had no idea. Going right the fuck along with it and laughing and cajoling and making a big deal of it. Is that, again, I'm not sure what that person at the very top considers who everybody is, but everybody that he mentioned in that stream, he definitely wasn't trying to make peace. You guys want to act like he was, the shit he said about me was fucking disgusting. And I did it on members because I didn't want to, I know a lot of people care for this man dearly, and I did not want to offend anybody and make it public to give my rebuttal. This man, again, said the most disgusting things in the world. I mean, none of us, including him, knew that, a week and a half later, he would be gone. But I didn't hear those things until after he was gone. And I had every right to respond to those things. And they were fucking disgusting. And it was so disgusting to see all of you in there that we are now, faking, or some people are faking, some people are not. But, everybody's trying to get along with each other in one room, a couple months ago. How great of a time you guys were having. Can I just add, my story has not changed at all. Over this man saying these disgusting things. But I guess in your minds, that's his way of making peace with everybody that you think deserved it, apparently. Oh, look, that person feels the same way as Bliss. So then I just asked, here's my first comment. Apparently that was me coming from Bliss. Later he was calling me gross things, and I remember well that he wasn't trying to make peace. Oh, wait, no, Maria's on my first comment, so what did I say? Oh, I said, Real said disgusting lies about me right before he died. He didn't want peace. And then they said he truly did, and Maria agreed with me. Other people agreed with them. So I said, later, at the time he was, saying those really gross things about me. Okay. So Cyndi had said, okay, she can move on for a piece. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she's like, okay, he is gone now. Can we just stop, please? So, look, I don't want to get mad at Cyndi. But Cindy's trying to say things that she didn't mean things the way she said them. Or she said she didn't say things that she said. I don't know. Just keep following me here. So, God, like, I sound okay, he's gone now. Can we just stop, please? Okay, so, because you guys brought... I sound so angry at Cyndi, right? Like, I didn't even want to get mad at her. I'm sure I'm going to get a little mad here, but... up, and other people in the chat brought up their experience was different. That means, courtesy of Selfie Queen Cyndi, we all need to move on. She has declared it. Maybe you should think before you bring shit like that up around people that you were just laughing at while lies were being spread about Muzz and I being in a lesbian relationship. Fucking disgusting. I'm sure she feels the exact same way. And then Selfie Queen Cyndi says, my mom was spoken about horribly too. However, he is no longer here. May he R.I.P. Now, I was going to shut up after I'd said those two little things I said. I wasn't going to say anymore. I was done. I was even going to, let Cyndi have her little moment of everybody just stop talking about him, whatever. But this right here. I love you, like, why is she talking about her mom, spoken horribly about, and him being dead? What is she implying, and does this have anything to do with me? And if so, I just wasn't right. Again, why was she even saying bad stuff? Like, then suddenly she tells everybody to stop talking about him. But she's like, oh my God, but he did this. Like... You just told us to stop talking about it, and now you're coming for him. I shouldn't laugh because people are going to take this laughter purposely and think that I'm not laughing at Selfie Queen's complete lack of self-awareness. Complete lack of self-awareness. This man said all that nasty shit, and I wasn't supposed to say my piece. So here we are. So Cyndi asked us, her mom was also spoken about horribly. So Cyndi, I'm just going to say I didn't even realize that your mom passed away, and for that I'm incredibly sorry. And I didn't realize Real spoke on your mom after she died. Even before she died, that would be bad. But holy crap, did you just hear me call her a bitch and a cunt as I said these nice things about her mom? God, I sound so angry. Let me just rewind that because just 10 seconds. Say my piece. So here we are. So Cyndi asked us, her mom was also spoken about horribly. So Cyndi, I'm just going to say I didn't even realize that your mom passed away, and for that I'm incredibly sorry. And I didn't realize Real spoke on your mom after she died. Even before she died, that would be bad. But after she died, and then Cyndi did Real have a whole ass live stream talking about how you should be 6 feet under with your mom. And it was also the day after my mom died. He did it on purpose. Did a hate stream on me the day after my mom died. But again, I'm not really trying to rehash the past. This is your comment that you made. You said your mom was also spoken about horribly, so I'm just asking. But I responded. So then at this comment I had to respond. I said, Cyndi, are you comparing? And I was biting my tongue and I was doing everything I could not to cause a problem in the chat, but also be like, who the fuck are you? Why are you trying to compare our mothers? Well, who asked you to? Why? What is this? What the fuck, Cindy? Nobody said anything about that. I was talking about the shit he said to me the week before he died. I wasn't even talking about the experience he did with my mom and myself the day after my mom died. But okay, Cindy, so I asked Cindy, are you comparing our situations, and if so, why? Oh, God, it took everything in me to be polite. I think I pulled it off. And Cindy's reply? She says, Cooch, I am certainly not. I'm only saying I can understand how you all feel. Now, can I just ask you guys, anywhere in there, is Selfie Queen Cindy trying to be empathetic at all? Even, Cindy, why'd you bring up your mom? Why are you trying to compare the situations? And again, if he's talking shit on your mom, I'm sorry for that. But was your mom dead? Was it the day after your mom died? Did he do a hate stream? Was I even bringing that shit up? Nope. He was shit talking me up until he died. Exactly. And he was saying gross,
why would
horrible,
I bring
disgusting
up
things
stuff
all
that
of
he
you said in
did?
John Yates' chats and you laughed at and thought were so funny. That last stream, that he was trying so hard to make peace with everybody, as he was like saying disgusting things about me. Talking about my fucking brother, talking about my family, talking real life shit. That's all okay, right? Because he was trying to make, that's how he was trying to make peace with everybody, right? So, you know, maybe we'll just take some advice and maybe don't bring him up if you are not willing to accept all opinions. The opinions were not rude. I'm not arguing with him. I'm not arguing with anybody. I'm simply telling Cindy that she's trying to.
Don't bring him up in mixed company if you know that there's people in there who are gonna, you know, I mean, come on. Like, have some self-awareness and awareness of your environment.
To act all goody two-shoes like she's not doing anything wrong when she is trying to compare situations that never even needed to be brought up. Wasn't even talking about that, Cindy. End of the thread and then act like, oh, Cooch, no, I'm certainly not. Yeah, Cindy, that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what you were doing. And instead of, you know, just taking ownership and saying, oh, yeah, whoops, sorry. You actually want to act like a whole ass fool and say you were trying to empathize? No. So anyway, that's it.
Okay, so that was me calling Cindy all kinds of bitches and cunts and names and being super angry and super mean.
Okay on the Late Show Band, everybody. How you doing, Lois? Okay? I'm all right. You know.
I just went right into. So that should have basically solved the issue. Right? But no. Now we are going to go into, let's see, that was George's and mine. I think next is a JJ Selfie Queen Cindy.
Somebody at the very top here had made a comment, and they started talking about Real, and I saw this comment that really wanted to make peace with everyone at the end, you know.
Shut up, damn. We heard you. Oh my gosh, Empress. Oh. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I can't even fathom. You are so strong.
Sorry.
I don't even. Okay, 3 years ago still. You've just gone through so much. Like, some people go through so, and then others. Um,
go through a lot less, like myself. Okay, let's see here. My timestamps. Okay, that was my 2 streams at the end. What was that? Oh, we're going to have to come back to this, I think. Wait a minute. I think actually. How do we? Okay, so we're. Okay, I'm not going to go to JJ and Cyndi yet. You guys, give me just a second. I am going to grab another weed beverage because it's keeping me calm. All right, I'm gonna let me see. I'm gonna play. Oh. Okay, I am back. And I actually think I am going to go back and play. It's so confusing because I'm forgetting. There's like so much that goes into how the map came about. And I want to make sure I do it in order, and I didn't put it in order in my notes. So that was the JJ stream. Kind of me where I first talked about it. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go to where I very first mentioned it so you guys can see how those lies played out.
and maybe
No,
arresting
that's
people.
not what I said. I said my stream. Okay, forget it. All right, I need to go back to the other account. I am about to do a pop burp, and I got to make sure I get to the mute button in time so I don't burp on live. The carbonation. All right. Much better. Let's see. Okay, so I need the get back to this account. This. Play with them. Okay, so we got some timestamps here. So now we are going into the portion of the live where we talk about how the doxing stuff with JJ and the maps and the Spring Hill of it all, how this all came about. And also you're going to see how Cyndi's role in this made everything worse too, because Cyndi and JJ both lied to each other about the things that I said about them, which you'll hear when I get to that stream. Okay, so let me see. I have 2 timestamps for this, so we won't be here long. 35:13. So this was, if you guys remember last year, there was 2 really bad hurricanes. I believe the first one was worse. That was when the Sarah's home completely flooded and was ruined. And then Empress also had a lot of damage. And they had all kinds of issues with FEMA, and just it was horrible up where Empress was, with getting people help and things that were needed and stuff. So that hurricane had just happened, and then there was another hurricane, a week, 2 weeks later, Hurricane Milton. And I was supposed to travel to Florida. That was actually what I just did. We just did my aunt's ashes when I was in New York last week. But I was supposed to go to Florida that weekend to do an ashes ceremony for my aunt. They had rented a boat. We were going to be on the ocean. Helene was Empress and Sarah, and then Milton just did more. Oh, Milton was Sarah. Okay. Helene was Empress and Milton was Sarah. Okay. And so Helene was first and then Milton. But, okay. So anyway, the second hurricane was coming, if you guys remember them, that time last year. The second hurricane was on its way in. And the first one was so bad. I'm pretty sure Sarah's was the first one too. But, okay, I'm just going to start at about 20 seconds before I mentioned JJ twice with the hurricane stuff, and you guys can listen to what I say. Hopefully it does nothing. Hopefully your power doesn't go out and shit. Hopefully no tree falls in the wrong spot. Jules doesn't even have thick skin, so she's one to fucking talk. Even that person I don't care for, JJ, I hope she stays safe too. Okay. Jen, you didn't need to give me another. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. You shouldn't do that. It's very kind.
Okay, so let's hear it. I want to hear this again. Even that person I don't care for, JJ, I hope she stays safe too. Okay, so yeah, was my tone a little weird, but I don't think that I was just like, it was weird because I didn't like, I get weird tones because I didn't want people thinking that I was being insincere. But it comes off as insincere, I guess. Trying not to be, because I'm like in my head, I'm thinking I probably, people are not going to believe me. And then I just, yeah, okay. But I don't think I was like a monster or was like, I got to hear it one more time. Okay, what just happened with the stream? What is this doing? I don't think that was that bad. Like, barely. I was sincere. See? All right, so this was me. Like, I had no idea. Like, I just knew that she was. I thought. I mean, I. Yes, I lived in Florida for 8 years. I wasn't a native Floridian to know. Like there are so many like cities and stuff, and the populations and everything are crazy. There's like 11 million people just in Central Florida. Yeah, like her saying, "I hope your husband's okay, but fuck you." This was way more tame than that. Way more tame. Thank you, sweets. Like by no means was I insincere. And I thought maybe, like I said, she's inland, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 miles. I had no idea, but this plays an important role in the map though. Because like what she just said, that I just decided, she's acting like I just decided out of nowhere to throw up a map of where she lived. But because these things that I'm saying, she turns them around and acts like I was saying them all to be mean to her. And then she's making a big deal about where she lives and how I got it so wrong. Why is this keep? E11 is not far inland either. My cousin, she's probably, I mean, in Clearwater, you're not that far inland. I don't know why. Yeah, Clearwater was way closer than JJ was. Why is this doing this? Play with them. Are you guys still here in the stream? What is going on? Yeah, but apparently, yeah, they were also in George's the other day, and this again. Sweets, yes, it's gonna be what, like a cat one when it gets to you. Inland a little. She's like in the county that, I think she's in the county that lays next to the Gulf, but she's inland, 20, 30 miles. I had no idea. That sounded really close to me too. 11 is not far inland either. My cousin, she's probably, like, that sounds close as fuck to me. 30 miles, that like sounds like you're on the beach to me. I didn't know. I'm just like, I know she lives close to the fucking water. But apparently, apparently, this was all, me trying to dox her. I mean, in Clearwater, you're not that far inland. I don't know why she hasn't evacuated because I thought she was in section 3 or whatever. When I drove down there, I feel like I remember seeing that she was in the number 3 zone. Yeah, JJ is like just north of Tampa. JJ doesn't live too far from where my parents lived in Florida. Megs, you're about 15 minutes from the airport. Okay. I lived like an hour and 15 minutes from the water. I don't know if you saw earlier, but I asked if that was in the WP area. I didn't want to say any more than that. But don't even answer yes or no. But I feel like that's 15 minutes from the airport. Parts of that area, maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I was in Lake County in Eustis, and they've got the cat one morning there. I still get alerts from my old address. I turned those alerts off. I would like to stop them, but I think I figured it out. Yes, everybody, please. Sweets, everybody. Sarah, JJ, who else is in Florida? Everybody, whether I like you or not, in Florida. Cody's family. YB is on the other coast of Florida. But it'll still be a category 1 when it gets to YB also. Trying to think of who else is in Florida. There's so many Florida people that we don't even know. All right, those were the only 2 places that I mentioned, JJ and the hurricane. So now I think we can move on to the stream of her and Cyndi, where I'm going to pull up a few time slots. I don't think I'm not sure where the map comes up, and I do have the live to show the map because I'm not disputing. But I gotta play this to see how we got to that point. No, I'm not leaving. Stop. Alright, let's see here. So I gotta go back to. And every time I look at that thing next to Jen, I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then I see the little cat, but that thing is freaky AF. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at chat. All right, here we go.
What they're talking about.
Back to chat. Thanks, Sunshinery. Yeah, I mean, nowhere in any of this, but they're gonna act here. Like I think I have timestamps. What did I have? Oh, that's where the map is. Okay. All right, so I'm done with that stream. I'm done with that one. Done with that. I'm checking shit off, sorry. Why is the 757 here and there's nothing with it? Okay, that's scary. We get tornadoes in Florida too. They're not like EF. They're like the smallest ones. Like an EF1. Is that how? I forgot my hurricane measurements when I was, or I forgot my tornado measurements when I moved to Florida. Okay, so we are gonna go to start at 341.
Not speaking on horrible things or being morally and ethically okay, not going beyond, not doxing you, not nothing, no bitches. I don't know who these people think that they are as coochie coo. Who the fuck names themselves a dirty cooch? Okay, who the fuck does that? And I was trying real hard not to speak on this person because I know she sent a message through another person that wished us well in Florida, but no, y'all went above and beyond.
So right there, she says that she acknowledges I wished her well, but she got the message from somebody else. But Cyndi's going to come in and say that I was saying it all rude and I wasn't nice about it. And then that's going to set her off. And then I believe she lies to Cyndi and tells Cyndi that I was cussing her out, calling her a bitch and all kinds of stuff. But as I've already proven, so far I'm just proving lie after lie after lie that they're doing.
And Cooch, you are a whiny bitch. You act like a 12-year-old. Everybody doesn't like me. You know commentary, bitch. People are gonna
Oh my God, does she know how stupid she sounds? It's so hard not to call these women cussing names and stuff, but you can't stop me from laughing at how stupid you sound.
talk about you, okay? Hey, George. Hey, handsome. Anybody that doesn't want, oh, my Kendra. Hey, girl. If anybody doesn't want to hear some tough language and me spitting fire, then you might as well leave now. Let me tell you, because I
tough language and her spitting fire. No, she's being a whiny little bitch ass who can't handle anything on YouTube. If you want to hear a whiny little bitch ass that gets mad at nothing and makes up shit and lies.
No, yeah, that's her name, Jugsy. Her name's fucking Coochie, right? Cooch. Dirty Cooch. Yep, because that's what the fuck she is. She's changed none, has zero respect for anyone, okay? Anyone. Anyway, let me start over.
Did I
Hello,
sound
everybody.
disrespectful?
Yes, I am online. Yes, I am. And I have been. Oh, my Cyndi's here. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Cyn. I'm sorry I didn't see you.
They're replying, this is, I'm not kidding you guys, this is the energy they are giving to that 10-minute stream. The 10 minutes I played, this is the energy that they're coming off of for 10 minutes where they're thinking and I played the hurricane one right now, but that was actually before this because this was then after the hurricane and that was before. But anyway, but I had to play that for you to hear the hurricane comment.
I'm so sorry I didn't see you.
I was like, hey, backstage, and I'm like, okay. Hey, let me in.
I haven't seen Barbie in a little while. Hi, sweetheart. I hope you're doing good and your little puppies are doing good too.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, and Black Swan, hey, girl. I'm so sorry if I missed anybody. Really, I am. I'm just so heated. I'm even sweating. Okay, but
why are you so heated over that 10 minutes? Can anybody tell me? And this bitch is still so heated and making up lies.
That's here nor there.
That wasn't me, Stanley Cook. I swear I wouldn't text her while she was live. I was just sending little in the chat.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
No, it wasn't me.
No, it wasn't. It was other people, but it wasn't. If it was me, I wouldn't be saying that. It was other people that should not be texting me right now. Because you know, even people that work get burnt out with stuff.
Yes, of course.
Hey, Mad Nutty. That's what I call him, Mad Nutty, or just Nutty.
What is wrong with you guys? Stop it.
George asked me up to, like, how are you doing? You know, why don't you come up here and tell us how things are going over there, whatever. So I fucking did. And because I just saw, you know, like a complete devastation everywhere, I guess the only thing that came to my mind, except, you know, if you would have read my community tab earlier, which I'm sure these assholes that all love to speak on me being this, like, pretentious bitch, which, yes, I'm a bitch. Pretentious? No, absolutely not.
Yeah, you are.
I don't understand. Yes, Commissioner.
For another day.
But no remediation company wants to be sued for getting someone sick from mold.
I don't know why she's talking about, like, My timestamp's a little off here. Well, why are you doing that? Why are you spinning?
They rip it all out and demand it be all put back
and start all over again. Yes, they want to start from
black
scratch.
mold is
Yes.
no joke.
No, it isn't.
Okay.
It isn't.
It's no joke.
It isn't.
But so yeah, like for a little while, yeah, I've been completely on edge. I don't live 30 miles from the coast. Bitch don't fucking know shit about me, but she likes to talk.
I know. I heard her say that. So I watched. Because somebody had said that she wished you well. It was a backhanded well wish.
It was.
You know, I can't stand JJ, but I hope she's okay. She was 30.
No sound. Thanks. No, they didn't. I mean, I didn't. I didn't. Thank you. I see now. I mean, I gotta hear that again. Oh, come on.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
It's no joke.
It isn't.
But so yeah, like for a little while, yeah, I've been completely on edge. I don't live 30 miles from the coast. Bitch don't fucking know shit about me, but she likes to talk.
I know. I heard her say that. So
Right there it started. Did you hear her say, bitch don't know me. I don't live 30 fucking miles from the coast. Bitch don't know me. Okay, so at the very beginning though, I mean, she wasn't even. I know from the way they talk about it, this is why it's so infuriating. And then to have these people who are saying for me not to be rude to them, or I should just get along with them. I was not mean and nasty. That's what you are choosing to hear because you don't like me.
I watched Cooch because somebody had said that she wished you well. It was a backhanded well wish.
It was.
You know, I can't stand JJ, but I hope she's okay. She lives 30 miles off. What? Cooch that's fucking doing thumbnails because her address was in the thumbnail. Why the fuck are you saying JJ lives 30? How do you know that she? I just can't. I
don't know. Exactly. Doesn't that prove I don't know? Well, no, it doesn't. And actually, Cyndi is making it sound like I do know, right? Cyndi's making it sound like I know shit and I'm like spilling secrets. But let's hear JJ. So they're lying on me in that 10 minutes. And now they're lying about the other stream with my wishing JJ and her family, to be okay during the hurricane.
let me bring it down. Let me bring it down.
And my son's house, I mean, literally, and this is why it fucking flooded, okay, is like maybe 2-3 miles.
So apparently my negativity and meanness made her son's house flood. No, I know I'm being ridiculous, but But now she's gonna come off like I'm just this horrible fucking person who was sarcastic and wishing them well, like I really wished them bad. And now her son's house is so damaged and I'm this horrible person. Like, are you kidding me? Fucking victim ass. Nope, I'm not.
Miles from the coast, something like that, and I'm not much further. So go fuck yourself when you think you're gonna tell me about where I live and where.
Okay, I gotta hear it again.
Literally, and this is why it fucking flooded, okay, is
like maybe 2-3 miles from the coast, something like that. And I'm not much further. So go fuck yourself when you think you're going to tell me about where I live and where.
Was I telling her about where she lived? I was guessing. Why are they acting like I was trying to tell her where she lived? I said about 30 miles, but she's like, no. Do you hear how she's saying that? No. You try to tell me where I live. This is where the fucking map got involved. Gosh darn it. This attitude is what made me pull out a fucking map and be like, bitch, you live in Spring Hill. It's here. I don't know that well. I don't know distance. But you guys are acting like I knew where she lived. Sophie's like making fun of me because I said 30 miles, like I get it right. And then Jage is like, you act like I just... Again, I gotta hear it again.
She lives 30 miles off. Why, Coach, that's fucking doing thumbnails because her address was in the thumbnail. Why the fuck are you saying JJ lives 30? How do you know that she? I just can't. I don't. Let me bring it down.
I don't. And my son's house, I mean, literally, and this is why it fucking flooded, okay, is like maybe 2-3 miles from the coast, something like that. And I'm not much further. So go fuck yourself when you think you're going to tell me about where I live and where my family is and what we're dealing with, okay? Right. I've got no patience for you.
So apparently I was telling her about where she lived and where her family is and what she's doing. That's how I spent that stream, that I just had you guys listen to what I said about JJ.
You keep your big nasty ass up in Ohio, because we don't like it here in Florida. We got enough. Okay, we got enough people here. We do. Right now we got houses, trees everywhere.
Yeah, roads fell down.
That ain't even mine. I don't even know whose it is.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you, Cindy. Oh, I'm never nasty. I just, was just up on the panel. I'm never nasty. What are you talking about, fucking Ohio and roaches and all? What are you fucking talking about? Oh my god. No, her address wasn't in a thumbnail. I don't even know what that means. Her address wasn't in any thumbnails. Her address has never been in a thumbnail. I can easily make it happen because she's given her address to everybody. So I could easily change the short to her address because that's what the short is her giving out her address. But no, I don't know. I don't know what crackhead she sat next to and what kind of crack that crackhead was smoking. I have no answers. I have no answers. Let's listen to a little bit more.
Crazy. Yeah. It literally is like a war zone. And yet, this bitch. No. Maybe she thinks that, because this is going on.
Oh, yeah, she was complaining about my timing. But, bitch, I was busy. I addressed you. I addressed your ass when I had the time. But I wasn't even, rude. I was not rude to you guys in either one. At all. All right, I really cannot stand this live. I didn't timestamp. I remember Cindy being nasty on here. I don't think she went real hard nasty. Obviously, she didn't go JJ hard because JJ's one of a kind. Yeah, Empress, I don't know. Does she think? I guess if people in Ohio have roaches, that means her friend George has them too. I mean, he's in Ohio. You just said Ohio has roaches. So, yeah. Again, maybe you all should think before you speak. Say the dumbest shit. Okay, 7:57. I think I played. That's what that was. Yep. All right. 3:41. 4 minutes. Okay, I really think I played all I need to on this one. If I need to go back to it, I will. But I am. Yep, the 30 miles. You guys heard that. Okay. Now, on to me and the map. How this is so now you finally have. She keeps talking about how I just threw up a map for no reason. You finally have every single piece of the puzzle. And I apologize that it's taken 2 hours and 43 minutes of bullshit of these two to get to this. But now let me figure out. I think I have to go back to the other account. I think, yeah. Because that was on a live, so that would be on here. Oh, I didn't open this. Let me. Oh! Oh, that exploded a little. Could you guys hear me swallow that? Is my mic that good? The map song. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, I wrote down the title as what would. Yep, this one. So, I was playing, as you can see, I was playing, probably they were saying just these things.
Sick from mold. They've got to rip it all out and demand it be all.
Oh, look, I changed your voice. That was more pleasant. Yeah, here it is.
I know, I heard her say that. So I watched Cooch because somebody had said that she wished you well. It was a.
So again, I'm not changing my story. I'm remembering all this correctly. The exact reason why I decided to show the map. What did you say, Violet? Am I? Oh.
Backhanded.
AJ to be that bold and that honest. But Cooch can't do it. Everybody else can. But oh my god. Bitch, she was just saying how much she says she hates me. Okay, so now every time. Now the bitches and cunts are starting. Up until this point. Up until this point, there were no bitches and cunts or anything. Right? You guys have heard every piece of it. And I would beg them to give more proof that I'm missing stuff. Or, please listen to this or have people take copious notes because I don't want you getting shit wrong again, but like you whatever. Nobody's taking copious notes of shit. My name is mentioned and she's on a panel. She says she hates me. But oh my god, I mean, I wished her well, and it's like I fucking, wish death on them. The way they are acting, it's truly like I wish death on them. Yep. And they want to make a big deal about how I don't know where they live. Well, guess what, bitch? Let's do this. So, exactly, what did I do? Let's see what I know. I said, guess what, bitch? Let's do this. I don't really know what I know. All I remember from the group chat was, JJ, you wanted Spring Hill, Florida? That I thought you want to keep fucking lying, and if you keep fucking lying, I'm gonna have to keep fucking doing this. You lived in Spring Hill, so I don't know. I mean, if you don't live in Spring Hill, then I clearly have no clue where you live, and if you do, then I don't really. Honestly, I wasn't looking at a map, but as you can see, the coast. And if you can see where Spring Hill is, let's do this. I'm not a mapologist.
Okay, I guess it's not 30 miles, but I wasn't really looking at mileage. But really, since she wants to make such a big deal about it, I'm just gonna give you guys the visual of where we're coming from. Now, this isn't doxing, it's not an address, it's just you're questioning about how dare I say 30 miles. Right? So I'm just going to show you why I picked that number. There wasn't really any rhyme or reason. It's
But you
not
guys
like I
wanted to make a
know
big
exactly
deal
where
when I
you
said
live or I
30
looked up
miles.
mileage or I didn't do any of it, which you guys will see because apparently she lives much, much closer. So it makes it even ruder that I talked about it because I don't know where she lives. And her kids are only 2 to 3 miles out. So that was also going to make me really rude. But you guys are going to hear all of her say all of that. I just wanted to give you guys a good visual of exactly where Spring Hill is and why I thought that it possibly because was this messy? Yeah. In the moment, I guess I didn't really think of it as messy. But I still have trouble apologizing for this after re-listening to it all again. Because I can see the path I took and I can see exactly why I made these decisions. I own the decisions. Good or bad, I don't know. I mean, I guess it was bad considering she's continued to lie. And like this now showing this map is what made her dox me, which now I'm gonna, we got to finish this out the proper way and play the consequences, what she gave me for doing this. But the thing is now is she can't really do that anymore because if she doxes me again, if she ever doxes me again, I mean, like, she can't be doing that because it's so easy to contact her job and tell them that I believe she is using their resources to get information on me and that I am a client of one of the things that she sells for a completely different state and branch. And it makes me feel unsafe with them having my information if she's able to just threaten me. So I'm putting that out there now again, and I made this threat before. It's not a new threat. It's the threat I made after she went on Heidi's panel and said she was going to dox me again, which I will be playing that also. So let's see. Next, now we've got why I showed the map. Never the address. I never said her name. I didn't know the address. It was easy to get, but clearly. Okay, so we did the map. All right, now we go to... Nope, gotta go back to the other one. I couldn't find it at first, and then I saw the title, like, oh, clearly this is it. Clearly this is the live. I don't have time stamps for this. Let's see, I'm getting tired.
That you can hear me. Thank you for letting me know so that way I'm not just here talking to myself, because as I said, I've done that a couple times before.
Whoops. What just happened? Why did I lose that? Let me see.
What? Why are you talking about? Oh my God, you're disgusting. That is not what I was looking for, but my God. Why would you? Ugh. Nasty ass bitches. I would rather be stabbed in the eyeballs 2 million times than to ever think about anything like that with you. Like, for real. I don't even know what I'm looking for. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I'm getting really tired. Let me look at chat for a minute. I need a refresh. Oh, yeah. The JJ cunt doctor cunt bench psycho cunt. Yeah, by this point, see, the cuss. I worked up the cuss words, you know. But this was the one where she fucking doxed me, and she said some of the most nastiest shit in the world. She doxed herself. Yeah. I mean, it took a minute to work me up to the cussing, but this did it. Well, and the last one too, but this was after they're fucking lying and saying that I said all these things I didn't say. Let's see. I'm just exhausted. Oh, let's see. That's it. Map. Here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's start right here.
These people, because she says as long as it's public, it's not doxing. And that's why she got away with doxing my city. She says it wasn't doxing.
It's not a dox.
You guys in the chat right now, put a 1 in the chat if somebody were to right now out where you live, your city. Okay? Tell me, is that doxing? A 1 in the chat. If you've never told anybody. I'm just wondering. Because to me, it's fucking doxing. You are putting out info that I did not share with others. Okay? So that's what we're going to do to you. Aren't you ready, Kelly? I remember in one of your streams very recently, I heard you say, isn't this?
Oh, please, Genevra. Shut the fuck up. You live in Portland. Everybody knows you live in Portland. You've put out there that you live in Portland. Like, all these, like, I see a few people that are okay at one, but you're a subscriber. You're not out there threatening people and acting all stupid and stuff. So yeah, that would be something for you if a creator just all of a sudden, like I see Stevie Lee put a 1 in there, and she should put a 1. Because that would be crazy if a creator just came out suddenly and gave Stevie Lee City. She's shared her city before? Right, exactly. And because apparently I was backhanded on the hurricane wishing wells also. But that would have been fine. They probably that would have never come up. I mean, I wasn't, but I don't.
Isn't this fun? Isn't this fun, guys? And then you had that, cigarette smoker laugh to you. However you do it. And,
you just can't stand how hard you make me laugh at your dumb ass. I love that you hate it.
So we're going to have fun, right? You can have fun. So we can have fun. It's my turn. If it wasn't published by you and you didn't intend for your info to be released and it's done to harass, it's doxing. Yes, King of Chaos. And not only did this bitch give the city I live in, but you pulled up a fucking map. Yeah, sure did. But it's not doxing, everybody. She makes sure to tell her subs or people chatting that it's not doxing.
It's not doxing. It's not doxing. You sound like a whole ass lol cow. You sound like a little psycho ass bitch You sound like, what was the title I called this? That's what you sound like, whatever the title was. Psycho ass bitch, cunt, psycho bitch. Cunt doxer, cunt bitch, psycho cunt. Yes, that's exactly what you sound like.
Well, I feel quite differently. I really do. I believe it's doxing. But, you know, we're going to go by her rules today. If it's public.
No, you're not going by my rules. You're going by the... Bitch, that's not how definitions work. We don't make up our own definitions to words that have their own definitions already. I don't even know what to say other than, like, I'm overusing this, but I don't understand. I don't get the logic.
It's not doxing. So your info is very easy to find because it's public. Isn't that great?
It's not enough information for people to find you. Besides, your business is public, so if people want to find you, they already have a way to. And no, I'm not suggesting anybody do that, please. But people could find you if they wanted to through your business. I wasn't trying to do anything at all to harm you. And you can't just make your own rules about definitions. I'm not trying to change the fucking definition of a dox. And that is not enough identifying information to find you.
Isn't that great? Including your 130-pound arm or leg or whatever that you're telling people it's your whole self. Stop lying. She's not a liar, right?
My 130-pound arm or leg? Because that's the way the personal attacks, that's how you intelligently come back at somebody and prove where you're right with facts and stuff.
Right, guys? She says she don't dox. She's not a doxer. How many people? Come on.
Although I guess I keep coming for your lame-ass brain, so whatever. I'd rather be fat than stupid.
Here now, and have been able to show or say exactly what she doxed of them, and she wants to pretend she don't dox. Bitch, just because you say it, don't make it true. You are a doxer, period.
Prove it!
You're a big-ass doxer, too. Well, let's see. What do we got here?
Again.
We got some relative. Are you 54 years old?
Again, here she is saying that I'm a doxer. But this happened in November. Has she shown any proof yet? Like I said at the beginning, I know what she's got. Fucking show it, JJ. Shut the fuck up or show it. But you're such a fucking liar.
Do something with yourself, girlfriend. Do something with yourself.
Really?
Because, really, when I was saying between 55 to 65, I was being nice.
How about you get yourself a little bit more of an education? And I'll worry about me.
But you're only 54? Okay. 130-pound, 54-year-old. I can't even fucking say that with a straight face. Let's see. What else we got here? Ooh, I got birthdays. I got phone numbers.
I think I've got a pretty face,
what's really amusing to me is these people. I want to know.
That's no filters, JJ. Unlike you, another one that has to use 30 filters to make themselves feel good and then completely slam other people for their looks because that's how you feel lifted up. But bitch, this is no filters. Fat face. It's a cute fat face and no filters. I personally think it's a pretty good 55. Whatever. Doesn't matter what you think if I think that.
No. Okay, Walt. Walt, I've got nothing bad to say about you right now. I really don't. You wish my daughter well, and I'm incredibly grateful to you for that. Anybody that did, as I said, on my post,
So I wished her family well, but
immensely grateful. And I can't say a bad word. I really can't. I won't
you
do
just
that. Because if I'm only going to call out when bad things happen, that makes me a piece of shit person.
You also lie and say you haven't ever doxed anybody else. Bitch, you doxed Vault. You doxed Vault. But I'm still waiting for the proof you have of me doxing somebody. Show it.
And that's not right. So even if I didn't like you before and you came and you wished me well, my daughter well, I thank you. But
so I wished her well for the hurricane, and I get completely annihilated.
But your friends here, dirty twat, decided to She decided that it was the best thing to do is say that she got my information from your group chat. But I thought it wasn't doxing.
It's not doxing. And that's not where I said I got it. It's not where I saw the house. I wasn't paying attention to the address. Now, I won't say that somebody in that had been in the group chat didn't then give it to me. Did they? No, actually, you gave it to me, bitch. I didn't have your address. I just knew Spring Hill. No, I never fucking had your address till you put it out there.
Right. It wasn't doxing. It was just a group chat. It was just in there. You never know who's going to get that information.
Yeah, there's so many fucking details, and then she changes stories, and then I get confused. She did. That is right, because her LinkedIn was found. Oh.
Therefore, it's doxing. Don't fucking do it. Period. Don't do it.
You know what doxing is? It's giving somebody's address out to where they can actually be found. I didn't again, you're just fucking making the rules. But you're saying I am. Oh, you guys, what is the word of the night?
Don't ever do it, because you do that shit, somebody's gonna get it. And guess what? Dirty twat did. And she decided to use that information. But I'm not gonna let her do that. No bitch is gonna have nothing over my head, ever. What do you want?
I know this was in the past, but you're gonna fucking call me a dirty twat, bitch. I'm gonna call you a motherfucking crackhead.
About you guys. You can put a question in the chat if you want. You can do it in comments if you want. Let me know what you want to know. I'll tell you. I don't need some dirty
Sunshinery says you gave everybody your info.
Coming and giving people either false information or made up information or whatever. I live in a community, a gated community called Sterling Hill.
So now she's doxing herself, or she's starting to, but she gives out her whole address and everything. What was I going to say? She doxed herself. Oh yeah, she says she had somebody do a background check on me. This bitch has people do background checks on you. You think I'm the only one that she's ever had do a background check on? No. I'm certainly not the first in her 5 years on YouTube. Not even. I do not believe that. You hired, or I don't know if you hired or what. If you paid this person, you should have paid them. But regardless, you had somebody who you had somebody do it, and then you call them out. Like, then you give up you're such a dirty bitch that the person you had do the background check, then you gave them up. Like, I just
in Spring Hill, Florida, like I said. I love it. I've lived here for 38 years now.
She's lived in Spring Hill, Florida, 38 years?
38 years, yes. So I went to school. I went to high school with a lot of the police officers here. Yeah, it's been great. I see them, and they're my friends. And so, bitch, if you want to play, we'll play. 70s Bush twat. Goddamn right. You know that.
Oh, yeah. I want to play, JJ. Let's play.
Bitch don't groom. You know it. I don't even want to think of that. But, we know it. She don't fucking groom. She may not even be able to.
Ain't nobody scared of you, JJ.
See the thing to groom it. Let's be honest. Can you guys hang on a second? I need to go and... Oh, I wish one of my friends were up here, because I need to go and sign a document real quick.
I need to go and wash the big shit stain off of my tongue, because the taste in my mouth from spewing all this shit is making me sick. So I'll be right back. That's where she's going. Okay, I had to pause that for a sec, Lord. Good night, Violet. Oh, yeah, in fact, I'm just going to go and play the short of her doing that. I don't know. I think there was something else in the stream I wanted to play. Oh, yeah, her doxing me. And her, let me look it up like that. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Oh, she's back to my 130-pound arm or leg.
Come back at you in any way, Kellyanne Kroll? Did you?
Kellyanne
Miss 130
Kroll.
pound arm.
Kellyanne Kroll. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I don't care if you say Kellyanne Kroll.
Or leg. All right, let's see. What else have I got here? Check.
So now
There's
she's
a lot of
about to
people that
dox
don't like you, though.
herself.
A lot. And I ain't saying that to say it. Oh, here we go. Okay. So your apartment is actually apartment
Oh no, she's doxing me first.
4. Yeah, it's apartment 4. And the address is actually, wait, let me give mine first. 1438.
I'm not apartment 4, but you said let me give mine first.
Don't like you, girl. A lot. And I ain't saying that to say it. Oh, here we go. Okay. So your apartment is
Actually, let's slow this down just a tad.
actually apartment 4. Yeah, it's apartment 4. And the address is actually, wait, let me give mine first. 14388 Bensbrook Drive, Spring Hill, Florida, 34609. Okay? So
JJ's?
Self-docs. John, you keeping up? I know you're over there. Same one I got. There we go. There we go. Thank you, John. Okay. So, oh my God, this hideous fucking bitch. Even look, oh my God. I wish I could show you guys because it's insane. Okay. 6250 Cortel U.
Now she's doxing me and it's pronounced Cortelio. 6250 Cortelio Avenue, apartment 1.
Avenue. That is spelled Cortley.
You're spelling it wrong. Have you been hitting the bottle? Cortelyu. Listen to her spell it.
I wish I could show you guys because it's insane. Okay. 6250 Cortel U Avenue. That is spelled Cortleyou. Got that? 6250 Cortleyou. Oh, and it's Avenue, by the way.
She never got the spelling right once. I know it's a difficult street, but that's pretty funny.
Cortleyou.
Like, and she wonders why people think that she's hitting the bottle.
Avenue, apartment 4, Cincinnati.
Apartment 1, you dumb bitch. I didn't catch that. You said apartment 4. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. That means that you got the address from Geneva. How did the background check not correct the apartment number? That's really confusing. How the fuck are you giving the wrong apartment number?
Maddie.
And to the person in here that knows the person of the background check, can you just ask them, because she's a cunt, if that person is still in here, can you ask the person who did the background check if they knew it was apartment 1? That's hilarious. But Geneva had the wrong apartment wood floors, which is how the other JJ Just Jules got it. But that was the apartment 4 that they had. That's hilarious. Because the apartment 1 had actually already been corrected when I doxed myself to John because of my dumb ass trying to give him his share of my lack of money on Rumble, and I sent him his cut. And when I sent him his cut, like it was 21 cents, but I doxed myself, and it said apartment 1. So at that point, they had the right address. They had the right apartment number. And JJ still got the wrong fucking apartment number. Oh my God, that's so funny. It's nice I can laugh about this all this time later, because, yeah.
Yep, get your pens and papers out and get it out from my address too because I want some gifts. And if you send me some kind of shit or something.
See, she just told people to get her pens and papers out for her address too. So all these people acting like, oh, it was just, she just did it and then she privated it right away because she's so innocent. No. This bitch was trying to act all, this is what this bitch does. And yes, the bitches are back out now. They're gone. Like, Oh, that challenge I've lost. But I made it a long time. So yeah, I don't really need to replay that. She doxed herself and then she doxed me. And I didn't notice until now she had the wrong apartment number. I was too mad. See, I mean, when you're angry, there's things that you don't see, or there's things that you want to see. Like, your mind can definitely do things. And so, I don't know. Anyway, I guess is that. Let me just check. Oh no, one more thing. I almost forgot one more. So, okay, time has passed. Okay, like that. This was all October, November of 2024. But some time passed, and we get to. Okay, that's going to be on this account. Actually, that's probably going to be. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is a really quick one. Let's see, pause. Put this in the. Chrome. Share this tab, and let me cover the screen. Her drag stream was on members. That's so lame. That is so lame, especially if you're trying to address people and you want them to have information and you want them to answer questions and things like that. That's just really lame. Maybe we should play it. Maybe, well, if we wait a week, maybe I'll get a membership next week and we'll play it on Rumble. All right, so this was the last little thing, and this is where the truce came about. So after that happened, I think we basically were leaving each other alone. There was a lot of animosity, and so, a lot of shit talking. After that stream that she did, that stream, I covered it. I don't think I've got it up right now because I had taken all this shit down, but I guess I'll put it back up. But it's a lot, and she was just really evil. So I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so there wasn't, she was just so evil on that stream, and there just wasn't, after everything that had happened, and then this is what, like, this bitch ends up doxing me, and I showed you guys the exact flow of all of it, how exactly everything happened. So then we go a few months, and let me see what the date of this is. April 17th of 2025. Let's listen. JJ went up on Heidi's panel to talk about something, and I just honestly, her hypocrisy drives me crazy about stuff because of all the shit she does, and then she acts so innocent and like she doesn't do these things and she's against these things, but the bitch is doing them to me. So I have trouble keeping my mouth shut when she's acting like a whole ass hypocrite and I'm in the room. So and this is only 3 minutes. If that.
So you guys can have a conversation.
I don't want to talk to that heifer. I don't. So
right away, she's calling me a heifer. And so I think I had put a note on, like, Heidi, you're going to let her call me names. Heidi didn't even hear her call me a heifer.
I've got nothing to say to her, and I'm just being respectful, Heidi. I've got nothing to say to her.
She's being respectful.
She continues, if you look in the last few days.
She just called me a heifer, but she thinks she's being respectful.
I don't know if she's deleted it or not, but continues to dox my city, thinks it's funny, put my city in Anne's chat. Like, listen.
Spring Hill.
There are a lot of people that know who I am right now, but it's not fucking funny.
Bitch, you doxed yourself, and now you want to act like exactly this hypocrisy. She doxed her whole ass self, and she's telling everybody to write that shit down, and she's playing all fucking big badass Billy or whatever it is. And
Still don't know your real name. And Cindy, a sister, not Cindy, sister. Mandy said you misunderstood what she said. She was actually.
Oh wait, I don't want to play this part.
Well, I called Cooch.
See, her sister comes in the middle of it, and I'm trying not to play that. But
Yep, she threw
You
in
have to be
and
very,
Cindy.
very careful with how you say it because we think
She's deleted it or not, but continues to dox my city, thinks it's funny, put my city in Anne's chat. Like, listen, there are a lot of people that know who I am right now, but it's not fucking funny.
I still
It's
don't know
not.
your real name. And Cindy, a sister, not Cindy, sister. Mandy said you misunderstood what she said. She was actually speaking on the part where JJ said that Maria was throwing them under the bus. So please calm down.
Yep, she threw
you
in
have to be
and
very,
Cindy.
very careful with how
Well, I called Cooch a heifer. I did.
Please don't do that. Please don't
sorry.
do that, JJ.
Sorry, Heidi.
always tell people say names and say what you're talking about.
Wait a minute.
Right about now, I'm thinking, wait, let me read this.
Hold on. Who called who a name?
Well, I called Cooch a heifer. I did.
Please don't do that. Please don't
sorry.
do that, JJ.
Sorry, Heidi.
Please don't do that.
I apologize.
Okay. Please don't do that. Okay, let's.
All right, I won't.
Yeah, because I like Cooch, and you know, I don't think she's getting a fair. I don't know what your issue and Cooch's issue is. I really, really don't know. But I do remember she did a live, and then you're saying, and she just put Spring Hill. She did say she was talking about a general area because.
She's doxing it again, huh?
But I'm telling you what she said.
I mean,
Grandma, yes.
No problem. Like, stop.
Well, my comprehension is very good.
now she's fully fucking freaking out that Heidi said Spring Hill. She even low-key threatened to strike Heidi. I mean, she didn't really low-key threaten. She threw an underhanded comment that yeah, listen.
And I can read very well. My comprehension is very good. I can read very well, baby. So what you're talking about, you ain't talking about nothing. I'm not apologizing for shit I just said.
All right, calm down.
I'm not worried about nobody else.
Okay.
Now carry on.
Okay. Anyway, please stop doxing each other, especially in my. Well, don't dox in my chat. Please don't. Please don't.
Thank you
Okay,
for saying that
don't.
because Anne thought it was perfectly fine, and I'm like, what? And then if I'm gonna strike somebody, I'm the bad guy, right?
Okay.
Like, stop
let me say
already.
this
Just
again.
leave
I
me
don't know
alone.
what your and Cooch's issue is. I remember after the hurricane or whatever it was that happened.
This bitch doxed my entire address, but is still gonna cry about Spring Hill after she also doxed her entire address. Like, that's not how life works. It's like that is like real lolcow behavior because that's not of any rhyme or reason. It makes zero sense.
I remember the live that Cooch did, and she was speaking in a general area because I do remember that. I didn't think she doxed you, but you're saying she doxed you because she said the area. She said it must be in these areas right here from what you were saying. I do remember that. I didn't consider that.
No, Heidi, she knows exactly where I live.
No, I don't. Well, yeah, now because you doxed yourself. So you're right. At this point, I do. But then I didn't.
She lived in Florida, and I said the Tampa Bay area, so she took it upon.
So apparently I know where everybody in Florida lives. All of you. I know exactly where if you live in Florida, I apparently know exactly where you are. I don't know how.
Herself to give everybody my city. So I don't know if everybody else is okay. Is everybody else in the chat okay with the entire internet knowing the city you live in when it's very tiny?
No, you shouldn't be doing that to anybody. It shouldn't be done to her. It shouldn't be done to you. It shouldn't be done. I don't care what happens to the bell. I'll say this again, but it shouldn't be done. But
okay, well, I got to show something here before I play the rest of that 3 minutes. Okay, the population of Spring Hill, Florida is 118,814 people. Hernando County, which is where Spring Hill is, has an entire population of 207,000. Now, she also gave her work address in this live, and the town that her work is in is smaller than Spring Hill because it looks like Spring Hill is most of the population. So, and yeah, there's 23 other Spring Hills in the country. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sweets, I am just gonna. Sweets, I think in a live when I was doing background stuff, you said that you lived 15 minutes from the airport. And all I could think in my head is, what if it was Altamont Springs? I thought, no, she doesn't live in that county. So yeah, I don't know where you live. And I think Altamont's further than 15 minutes anyway. Okay, anyway, let's see. Evil Dick lived in Altamont. 340,000. Yeah, Eustace was 25,000. And I didn't think that was small. I mean, it was small to me. But Cincinnati's population, just the city, is 350,000. But if there's a lot of suburban here, so it's like 2.5 million. But that 2.5 million would be 11 million in Florida. Like the entire news area of Central Florida makes up so many counties. It's like 11 million people. Okay, so anyway, that was just. Oh, I took. You guys didn't even see. Let me take this down. That's what I pulled up real quick. Just the population. It's not a tiny town. And I shouldn't even be having to talk so much about her town, but she's acting like a moron. All right, I just got to play one last thing. We're down to the last minute of this. Let me just do that.
But the whole thing is that you have people that are just going too fucking far. When you sit there yesterday and said,
so at this time also, I was thinking about moving from my apartment.
Families out of it. I have never spoken on that woman's children. I've never spoken on any of her family. And to put that in her mouth and gonna hide behind a members only, bitch, you got me fucked up.
So JJ completely ignores everything Heidi just said right there.
See, Cooch, really says city isn't a dox. Okay, Cooch, so when you move, I'll make sure that everybody knows exactly where you live, and we'll say it's not a dox, right?
See? Right there. The bitch is then saying she's gonna dox me again when I move. Oh, but what did she just say? I think yesterday, I didn't play it, but on Amber's, I think she said, oh, I wasn't serious. But if Spring Hill is said, that deserves for somebody to just give out somebody else's entire fucking address and dox them. Again. Well, that set me off. That was like the last thing I could deal with. And I was really pissed off. I was seriously, that's when I went live after this. And I started to come up with things I would write in a letter if I was going to contact her company because she's harassing me. And I don't know what stuff she's using in her company shit. And I think that's bullshit. And so I did a live. My response to her threatening me right there was then to do this last live. And I privated it too because we had made the truce. So I privated. We didn't make the truce with each other, and it wasn't really a truce. We were just gonna try not. I guess I mean it's the definition of a truce without calling it a truce, you know. But through somebody else, we decided that we were gonna not talk about each other, and she promised she wouldn't fucking dox me if I moved. Because that had me really fucking stressed. Like, are you kidding me? Now I'm gonna have to worry about her doxing me all over again. You're not gonna hold the name Spring Hill over my head. Uh, that's a huge fucking difference in giving somebody's exact address. I said at the beginning of the stream, there was a few people who had said I lived in Eustis, Florida. Gave out parts of my address, but never the full thing. Yeah, it really pissed me off, but I don't know, I just not to like, I didn't go in and try to do background checks on these people or look them up or do anything. I basically said I hate these fucking cunts, you know? So I don't know. I think that covers it. I think that's truly think that's everything. God forbid I left anything out. I don't want to address this anymore. I really appreciate everybody that stuck it out for this 3.5 hours. I mean, I really appreciate it. I appreciate that so many people came in and just gave it the time of day. I hope I what I want from this is for them to stop lying and stop thinking that these things happened that never did. But I guess they can't now. They are in too deep with the whole lie. They've done so much based on a lie that how could liars ever admit they're lying at this point? If you're a liar, I don't know. I don't know. Thanks, Empress. Thanks, Sunshinery. Oh god, my brain's fried. They don't, Mr. Black Wolf. Thank you guys for coming in and supporting from your little corner. Let me see. You guys were so generous. Thank you so much. Jen, thank you so much for both of your super stickers. Carrie Taylor, thank you. E11, thank you. And Empress, thank you so much. And Empress, it says, I think that's for you. Let's celebrate their 10th super on a live stream. Woohoo, Empress! Love you, sweets. Thank you again for sticking it out with me. I appreciate it. I'm exhausted. I just want to, I was, I was able to keep track of my phone, but I have no idea where my bowl went, but my weed drink is very tasty. I mean, it has to go back to the Charlotte days when I told Charlotte that she was ruining her channel. And people are still trying to trash you. That's so crazy. I don't even know if Cyndi works. Maybe she does now, but she didn't for a while. From my understanding. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, let me shut up. I don't really know. And they won't listen to any of this, but they'll pick that one comment and then act like I said the most horrendous thing in the world. So I don't want to get myself in trouble, and I know I probably have already gotten myself in trouble 100 different ways. Thank you, Kendra. Yes, she is. Well, after she got rid of JJ, she built up quite a large number before YouTube kicked her. Right. It's exhausting, Kendra. It's just it's exhausting. I'm glad that this shit's done. Love you, Irish. Sunshinery, I think we might need to talk about traders soon. I'm not sure. I got to look at the internet, but I heard there might be regular seasons or something. So I'll look that up and we'll chat. Night Pippi. I do not have an outro, so I'm just gonna end the stream. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in. Have a great night, and yeah, see you guys later. Thanks, Kirsten. Thanks, mods.